and wherever you listen to your podcast in your ears or whatever you say, whatever your go-to line is. So if it's not
Oh,
on the
so the one that you said that you guys couldn't handle the way I do, now you're going to make fun of me for it.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just
Matt's the new Tony.
Yeah, Matt's kind of mocking me a little bit here.
no. If it's the first thing that comes out of your mouth, we as a collective unit will look stupid if the one person who's living 10 years in the past hears it and goes, "Oh, let me check out the rant. This sounds like a really cool archaic thing." Then he finds it, and it's, of course, still under construction. But if you miraculously figure out how to listen to the show, boom, there we are. And
Wait a minute.
your plug, still, it's...
Dude, all right, look, I can't defend it anymore. Why is it still under construction? Like, what are we doing?
Is that not is that like a gimmick? Is that like part of their like thing? Is like, oh, the rant under construction. Like, is that like
a terrible gimmick?
Maybe?
Like, are they the new Men at Work? Like the WCW tag team with Mark Starr and Chris Kanyon.
Let's see when the last time they went on the social medias here.
September 19th. When they announced the Survivor Series will feature 2 War Games matches.
That's what they do? They take a break, and then when the war, that's when they come back.
To be fair, Drew, they haven't been doing the rant, the actual show. Drew's been having some personal issues, so they're kind of, I don't want to say in hiatus, they just haven't done shows with any great frequency lately.
Are there any shows that are still done with great frequency on the rant?
Good question. I wish I had an answer to that. The Shining Wizards. That's a show. The Mark Order.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So guess what? Good news for you, buddy. If I'm not on the show, they don't have any of the, they don't have the credentials for fucking Ladio Cast. I don't even think they tell people they're on the fucking
No, they don't.
Oh,
and don't. Why? Who cares?
Live on the rant. Ranting Radio.
Look.
Listen,
are we doing this again?
No, they lost me when they started announcing everything like breaking news. Like, they're the ones reporting it. Everything on their website is like breaking news. Like, they're the ones who got.
No, they're not saying that they broke the news. They're just saying it's breaking. Like, look, we put up a banner that says breaking news. Like, we don't put up a banner that says breaking news from Sean Ross Sapp or Mike Johnson or, God forbid, Dave Meltzer. Like, we just put breaking news.
That's fair, I guess.
I just think it's time to take the rant out behind the shed.
Oh, really?
I just think it's time, man.
Yeah.
Look, now you got Phil in the chat. Phil Ray already jumping in. We hope to have new content soon. So there you go.
For a quick second, I thought he said that we hope to have a new contract soon.
That's what I thought it was too when I first read it. I'm like, look at these big fucking players. Look at this shit.
What's this we? Does Phil have frogs in his pockets?
I'm sure he's counting all his sausage fingers when he says we.
You said that, not me.
Hey, Rosie Palm and his 5 sisters, maybe? God, dude, you think he gets a nice tight grip on his fucking pecker with them fucking...
Oh, God.
I bet you gets a nice tug on those boys.
Probably.
I would say yes.
It depends on, like,
he's probably not a lube guy either. He's probably goes in fucking dry, just grabs onto it like he's fucking angry.
He's from fucking whatever borough he's from. He probably spits on it. Fucking cool.
He beats it like he owes him money.
So tonight on the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast.
Holy shit.
Episode 604?
Oh, brother.
605?
60 boy.
604. You were right.
604. Matt, you take it. I can't.
He doesn't know who's on tonight.
No, Matt. I know who's on.
Matt, who's on tonight?
We got Black G's joining us soon. Church's Money. I got a lot of fucking questions.
Fuck yeah,
dude. Especially with this Tyrus bullshit.
Dude, he's not happy. Black G's is not happy.
I can't look. We'll get into it. Black G's.
Yeah, I got to talk to you about that.
Can you blame him?
No,
you're
not
giving
at
up
all.
your TV title to be in a 3-way dance where you can lose without having your shoulders pinned to the mat.
Yeah, like I get the gimmick of the Lucky 7, but I don't think this was a good decision.
No, not at all. We got AEW Dynamite Grand Slam. I was there Wednesday for all 10 hours of it, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it.
I heard you were partaking in a few beverages.
Oh
as
my
well.
God, was I ever? Of course, I definitely said retard like 4 times, like
Jesus!
like screamed it at the top of my lungs.
Of course you did. Just like you did to Steve Weiner.
A lot
Full
of
gear should be a blast.
oh my God, Full Gear. Guess what? If you guys are like, I can't wait to hear about Tony at Full Gear, we got a suite for Full Gear. So not only is Tony going to show up in a fucking Triple H t-shirt with his replica European Championship belt and jorts, he's going to yell at people from a suite. He's going to yell at the common people.
Fuck yeah, dude.
A blast.
See, AEW knows where the royalty is at. That's why they're taking good care of me and my boys. That's it? Nothing?
Oh, yeah. No. Sorry. I was reading Asian Joe. I heard Matt called out a person with a Marty Scurll shirt on. God bless you, Matt. I did.
All right. This is way too much to digest for the pre-show.
Yeah, come on.
We got a lot. We got Black G's. We got NWA. We got Victory Road. We got Grand Slam. We got Down the Aisle tonight. All that and more here next on the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast.
The following is a presentation of the Shining Wizards Network, broadcasting live on rantiumradio.com and available on all podcast platforms and at shiningwizards.com. Follow us on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out our merchandise at merch.shiningwizards.com. Do your Amazon shopping at amazon.shiningwizards.com and become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast. As always, we thank you for your continued support. And now, enjoy the show.
Hey, buttheads, you're listening to Jason Hervey on the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast.
What's up, fuckers?
Where did cheese go?
It's a stupid fucking question, Kevin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Whoa!
Hey, this is Moose.
God, that was disgusting. Shining Wizards rule the world.
You are tuned in live to episode 604 of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, live on the rant, rantmradio.com, live on all the social media platforms, the Facebooks, the YouTubes, the Twitters, and the Twitches, and going with you wherever you go because we are available on each and every single one of those podcast platforms and streaming services. But let's get right into it. Time for some wrestling talk.
and talk about some wrestling.
Tony.
Matt.
KJG.
My boys, we are off to a hot start already, but let's take it back a step. How are you guys doing?
Great. Aces.
Grand.
It's fucking good to hear, man. Good to hear. Good to see your faces again. Black G's will be seeing in just a few minutes. I think he's joining us early tonight, and we can get into it with him. But first, how was your weekends?
I
did nothing. I did absolutely nothing. So Matt, you go.
Yeah, I worked all weekend, so I don't have anything exciting to report. I did go to a farm that makes cider today in the afternoon with my lovely wife, so that was good. We had a flight. We had a flight of all the ciders.
Hard ciders or your typical fall,
There was all sorts. There was 12 different ciders, Tony. They had hard ciders. There was some nasty beet one. It was kind of gross. Yeah, it was not good. I didn't see a lot of people drinking the beet cider.
Beat Street.
But it was good. And then I had a sangria and we picked some apples in the rain.
Nice. Good for you. Good for you.
Fun. I had a good time.
Did you make the sangria with the apples that you picked?
No. This wasn't a working trip, Kevin. This was a relaxing trip.
Oh, I thought maybe it was like one of those things where you go and they have like one of those tables where you all like make your own paintings or like make your own sangria type deal.
I don't know if they have one of those.
Oh, never know.
I agree with Mott Spock. Beets are the worst. My wife, it was the beet flavored cider was literally It was like the color of beets. It was bright red. And my wife took the first sip and I said, it tastes like dirt, doesn't it? And she said, yeah. And I didn't want to fucking try it because who likes beets are gross. Who likes beets?
Where would you ever go to even like have a beet? Like whose family makes beets?
When I was a kid, my mother used to get a jar of beets and we'd have some sliced beets with our dinner. And then I'll tell you what, coming out of a jar, like pickled, kind of like pickles, they're actually pretty damn tasty.
Is it like cranberry sauce, like the canned cranberry sauce?
No, they're actually slices of beets.
Well, you canned cranberry sauce, you could slice too.
Well, but I mean, if it's like the beets don't like mush and form into like a solid that fits into the can, it's like
a
it's
gelatin.
Like it's like a jar of pickles, except like at pickles, it's like just slices of beets. They're like circular.
Have a flavor, and beets just taste like dirt.
No, if you're drinking beet stew or whatever the hell you had, yeah, then for sure.
No, just a beet tastes like fucking dirt.
Dude, there's so many people in the chat room right now that love beets. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Weren't the Beats the rock band in that cartoon Doug? Weren't they the Beats?
Yes, they were the Beats.
Okay, well there you go.
They were like the Rolling Stones for Doug and Scooter.
No. Look, Motspock, Beats are the worst. Yes. Here's an offense reference from Asian Joe. Bears, Beats, Battlestar Galactica.
Judge Crandall, pickled beets, man. Carrie Cowling, salt crusted, roasted beets. JJ Rogue, my man, handsome Kevin. Pickled beets aren't bad. Right with you, Tony. There you go.
But he didn't say they're good. He just said they aren't bad.
Said they're not bad. Hey, that's what I said. He chose my words.
They're not good either.
Yeah, I've never had a beet, so I can't weigh in, I guess.
Look, if you're one of those asshole hipsters who likes something with an earthly taste, eat a fucking beet, you hand job. They're gross.
Really?
They're gross.
Really? Well, I don't know whose idea it was to put fucking beets in cider. That is kind of
I didn't see anyone drinking no beet cider.
So you said, nobody else is trying it. Let me give it a go.
No, we just got a flight. The full flight, you got all 12 beers, little tiny glasses.
Okay.
So
on like a wood carving. Is the flight like the wood carving thing? Okay.
Yeah. So we tried every single cider that they made there.
Now when they presented you with the flight, were they like, here's an apple cider made with Granny Smith apples? Like, did they really try to sell it? And then they go, and look, this delicious beet cider that we make, fresh and this and that. This is what we're known for. Or were they just like, yeah, here, try this one too?
No, they set it up and then they give you a card, and the card has all 12 flavors on it, and it said the flight is set up like it reads like a book. So you go this way, and this way, and this way, and then the corresponding numbers on the sheet.
Oh, Carrie Cowling.
Carrie Cowling, beets and cider. I barely know her.
Carrie's being a little potty mouth over here tonight.
That was funny.
No, it was good.
It was like a maple vanilla one that was not great, and I don't like pumpkin. And there was a pumpkin one that wasn't good, and there was a darker one that I did not enjoy. But 8 out of the 12 I enjoyed.
Well, there you go.
So did you purchase any ciders for your travel home or for your your home stock?
No, there was nothing there that I wanted to bring home with me.
Did they have a little shop where they have like I don't know, like apple butter jam or jellies or stuff
Boots
like that?
with the fur?
Yeah.
Beets with the fur?
Yes. So what we got
apple cider jam,
beets with the fur.
So we got some apple cider donuts.
All right, there you go. That's always a good call.
And some kettle corn. And
kettle corn's always good.
And some apple cider.
Okay.
And then
but no apple jam or nothing like that.
So there's the brewery, and then like you have to walk down the hill to the farm. But it was like raining, so we got in the car and we drove down, and we didn't realize once you drive down you have to leave. So guess we're leaving.
Very strict rules at the beet farm.
Wow, apparently so.
Oh, I didn't. I mean, look, it was Rosh Hashanah. The place was fucking packed today.
Well, a lot of people off today to celebrate the Jewish New Year.
Yeah, packed.
Shana Tova to all our Jewish listeners. Happy New Year.
Come on.
Shana Tova.
Who's that?
That's Shawn Michaels' little brother, Shana Tova.
New character on the NWA?
Maybe on the Shining Wizards.
Oh!
No, we're not going into that.
No.
Again.
Matt showing he isn't a white girl now enjoying pumpkin, Brendan.
No, he doesn't like the pumpkin.
Listen, COVID kid, I enjoy no pumpkin.
Oh, is Brundon sick?
He is. He was actually. He sent me a message the day after. Oh, let's bring in Black Cheese. I got it.
Yeah, enough talking about these people.
I want to
being
know
sick.
what Cheese thinks of Beats.
All right, there we go. Good start.
Mr. G's.
I've never had Beats.
They're
All right,
gross.
there you go.
Like dirt. They taste like dirt.
I never had them.
Yeah, same.
You don't want them. They're gross. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I feel like Beats probably taste disgusting. I'm not interested in Beats.
See,
So-
this side of the screen knows what's up. Beats are gross.
I've never
Nah.
had them.
Get a jar of pickled beets and give them a try. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
I don't know. Y'all not making chicken with NyQuil, are y'all? Y'all heard about that?
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
did
Who
hear
came
about
up with
that.
this?
I don't know. It's crazy though, bro. I can't do it.
Okay, I'll tell you who
People-
can fit some fucking white kid in fucking cargo shorts and those stupid shoes without fucking laces, and they said, "Dude, let's make some NyQuil chicken."
Yeah, you're probably right because that shit is crazy.
And then then you got to warn people not to do it. What's going on?
Yo, it should be common sense that you shouldn't be doing that, bro.
Yeah, I
Common
thought
sense.
we were over and done with all that shit when Tide Pods was a thing. I didn't realize NyQuil on chicken was going to be the next in the progression of bad ideas, but here we are.
Yeah, that shit is
What's wrong with
wild.
just playing video games and reading a book or going outside? Why you got to make fucking NyQuil chicken?
What's wrong with salt and pepper on your chicken?
There you go.
It's chicken, for God's sakes. You don't have to like dummy it all up. Ugh.
Well, we're joined by Church's Money, Mr. Black G's at G's215 on the Twitter. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. I said it before we got you on the air. The NWA,
Mhm.
we got to talk about this.
All right.
Your stable, your crew. What is Tyrus thinking here?
Tyrus is thinking he's going to be the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and I gotta say it's going to happen, man. It's definitely going to happen.
What
You know what I'm saying?
hypothetical? What if he doesn't even get his shoulders pinned to the mat and he loses? He now gave up his TV title and he didn't win the world title. That Matt Cardona can't be trusted. He's a little dirty slime ball.
That's my guy.
I might be a little dirtier and slimier than Cardona because it's not going to happen.
I
Not
didn't
gonna
want
let
to
it
say
happen.
it. You did.
It's not going to happen. So that means that VSK, he's not going to be a factor. Big Mike, not going to be a factor. Chelsea, not going to be a factor. I'm not letting it happen.
Look, you've seen what Chelsea will do in other promotions. I mean, she took them hitters out at that GCW show.
This is true.
That'll throw anyone for a loop, bro.
This is true. That's a good point.
Duct tape or not, that's stopping
That's-
anybody in their tracks.
That's 2 good points.
That's it. I'm out. After this. I got nothing else good. Beats are shitty, and Chelsea got them hitters. That's it. I'm laying out.
I think we got a new word to use. I'm definitely using hitters in my next promo. Hitters.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. Well, I'm laying out for the rest of the interview. Black G's gave me a compliment. I'm out.
I thought on NWA TV this week you had said that you did have faith in Tyrus, but you didn't think it was a great decision because you wanted him to be the man with 2 titles, 1 on each shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, look at it like this, man. Like Tyrus, he's held the TV title longer than anybody else that ever had it. That means Dusty Rhodes, that means Tully, that means Arn. Any of the greats that you can name, Tyrus held the belt longer. So that makes him the greatest TV champion in the history of NWA. So why not be greedy? You know what I'm saying? Have both championships. 1 here, 1 there. I mean, if I was in that situation, that's what I would have did. But you know what I'm saying? Tyrus, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna back the homie, you know?
And in fairness, he is under Billy Corgan's NWA. He is the first guy to come up with the big victory for the Lucky 7. First guy to do it. Did it while he's undefeated. And now, we found out on NWA USA, he's hungry, man. He's given up what he loves for what he wants. And you honestly think like the triple threat though was a good idea? Maybe he could have just hung in the back, waited for the right opportunity. Or do you think this triple threat is just a way for him to assert himself, to be dominant and walk away defeating 2 guys?
It's all about dominance, man. Did you hear the passion in Tyrus' voice when he was talking about it?
Sure
that man
did,
is
yeah.
that man is serious right now. And the angry Tyrus is a dangerous Tyrus. And that Tyrus, that's the Tyrus we need. You know what I'm saying? So that's the Tyrus that's going to be holding the 10 pounds of gold.
So when it comes to Tyrus,
Mhm.
he's like a very polarizing kind of guy where like you either love him or you absolutely like hate him. Like you don't want to see him, or you do. Where does he get that kind of reputation as being such like a polarizing guy? Is that something that is seen by you guys? Like, do people want to hate Tyrus? Do people want to like Tyrus? Where do you stand on that?
See, I look at it like this: people are going to have their own opinion regardless of anything. Like Tyrus is himself. He, you know what I'm saying? He's a man. You know what I'm saying? He speaks his mind. And you know what I'm saying? We're in a world where people frown on people that speak their mind. They want everyone to just agree with them, you know. They don't want people to have a different opinion. So, Tyrus, he stands on his own too. And again, he speaks his mind and people don't like it. Like, he's a good dude, man. You know what I mean? Uh, I mean, I had the same problem. I speak my mind. People have their own thoughts on me. I don't worry about what they think. I just do me. You know, that's the only thing you can do. So people want to think what they want.
What's the craziest situation you ever found yourself in wrestling when you spoke your mind?
Man, it's been several over the years. Man, I mean, we would be on this all day long, but there's been a lot. There's been a lot, you know.
That's why, yeah.
And there's been a lot in front of the camera. There's been a lot behind the camera. Because it's a lot of weak people in the industry, so they don't like it. They don't like it when people stick up for themselves. Promoters don't like it when you the type that stick up for the boys that are scared to speak up for themselves, you know. And you get people put a negative spin on your reputation, but it's whatever, you know. I'm a man first, pro wrestler second.
So none of that would ever concern you ever. You would never second guess yourself by telling yourself, "Well, should I say this?" You just go. And you just do whatever you feel is right. Am I correct in assuming that?
I do what I feel is right. I mean, I don't make everything a battle, but you know what I'm saying, if it's something that I feel real strongly about, I speak my mind, you know. I can only control the things I can control. If it's out of my hands, then that's one thing. But if I can control it and I feel strongly about it, I'm going to speak on it, regardless of what other people think.
Respect that.
20 plus years in the business, you've been everywhere. You're a staple here in the Northeast where we are, Jersey, Philadelphia, New York. Did you ever think you'd find yourself in the NWA and it would be as relevant as it is now in 2022? I almost said 2023. Jesus Christ.
Man, I always hoped, you know, because NWA, that was a company that I followed since I was a kid, man. I mean, of course, when I was really young, I was into WWF. Hulkamaniac, just like a lot of us, you know. But then once I started watching NWA, for me, it was always NWA and New Japan Pro Wrestling. So to be in NWA now, I mean, when I first got in, it was pretty surreal. Now, I mean, I enjoy it, I love it, and I'm doing everything possible to help make the product as best it can be. You know, I love it there.
Now, it seems like we don't get to see you wrestle on camera as much. It seems like you you are the brains behind Jordan Clearwater and Rocket Marche. Are we seeing you slow down, or are you just happy letting the young guys do the work for you?
No, not at all. I'm not slowing down at all. I can still do this at a high level. It's just that when people look at you as a good to great talker, it's sort of a gift and a curse, you know. For years I've been a promo guy, you know what I'm saying? And it's like NWA, but and when you look at it, even back in the day, the NWA's product was all about the characters and the promo. So, you know what I'm saying, someone that's a strong talker is going to be put in a role where you're doing a lot of talking. You get to dress fly and talk your talk. I mean, I'm enjoying it. Of course, the arrogant side of me, I still want to wrestle more, and I will, but I'm patient. And look, man, I get to go out there and dress fly and talk my talk and be in the main event situations where I should be, you know. Like over 20 years in the game, I earned the spot of being in main event situations. So I'm happy with what we're doing, you know.
And you mentioned a great phrase called blessing and a curse, and you hear that a lot of times about wrestlers that are almost like too good for their own good. Like there's such a good hand where it's like a blessing and a curse. Like, oh, we'll put him out there, but we won't necessarily get him to the level that he thinks he should be at or she thinks she should be at,
right?
Because they're too good. I've never heard that said about a promo before, but it does kind of make sense though, because if you're such a good promo, but you could still work, why not utilize this person to help somebody else? Is that something that has been accurate in your history in wrestling?
I think it has. And then like when you think about other people that are this way, look at Dolph Ziggler. He's so great that like he's put in there to make other people look good. He's always going to look good in there, but you know what I mean? He's so good at everything he does. He's put in situations to further others. Look at Aaron Stevens in NWA. Like he's great at everything, you know, but he's so good, you know what I'm saying, that he's put in positions to help other people flourish, you know. So gift and a curse, but it's not something that I'm complaining about though.
Right.
I think we can all give Aaron Stevens his credit too, but what is this question mark number 2 bullshit?
Like,
I mean, I know that's probably not even on your radar. You got the Tyra stuff, you got Church's money, you're dealing with your own, but this is some bullshit.
Hey man, look, it's the question mark 2, bro. What can I say? I can honestly say with a straight face that I have not seen the question mark number 2 without his mask on. So to me, it's question mark 2.
So there was one man from Monrovia, and then all of a sudden in that last 3 weeks, 2 dudes from Monrovia showed up.
It's amazing, right? It's crazy what happens in the world of pro wrestling, man. 2 dudes from Monrovia.
Dude, one of those guys had some familiar tattoos, man. Come on. You can't be telling me some guy from Monrovia just happens to be getting the same exact tattoos as somebody else we might know and love in NWA.
Hey, come on. It happens. When I first saw, I'll admit, when I first saw him, I was like, and I said, "What's up, bro? What's your name?" And he just said, "Karate." That's what he said to me. I mean, everybody has a what's it called? A doppelganger? Yeah, is that what it's called?
Sure, yeah,
doppelbanger. You got it.
A doppelbanger. So there's someone out there that we know and love in NWA that has a lot of similar tattoos. That's the doppelganger of
that's the one.
Question mark number 2.
I like doppelbanger better.
Doppelbanger. Well, whichever one it is, you know.
It's doppelganger, but I'm going with doppelbanger.
Doppelganger. All right, so we're gonna use doppelbanger in a promo. That's what we're going. I'm writing this stuff down.
Awesome.
Yo, Matt? What was the other word? Was it tanks or hitters?
Hitters.
I
like tanks too.
I kind of like tanks.
Yeah, we like tanks better.
Tanks is a go on. She got them tanks, son.
We writing all this down. We're gonna use this stuff in some upcoming promos.
Oh, I can't wait.
Everything is material, man. Everything is material for promos, man.
So we know you can cut a promo. We know your rest of your balls off. Was there a clash with Austin Idol? Because that guy doesn't shut the fuck up, and you had to spend time in Idolmania sports management. And I think it seems like you and Jordan Marche have kind of distanced yourself, and I don't want to speak out of turn, but I feel like he's still hanging on Tyrus's coattails, and he's got Scion, who's his kid all of a sudden. The NWA is like the days of our lives all of a sudden. We got 2 question marks. We got the masked guy is the kid of Austin Idol who doesn't shut up, and all he wants to do is fight with Velvet Sky. Black Jesus got the church's money. What money? What church? Can we join the church?
Yes.
Hey, man. Look, brother, anybody can join the church. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta have a conversation, see if you're really the type that we want in our church. You know what I'm saying? We don't judge anybody, but we gotta have a conversation. Anybody can join the Church of Jesus. But NWA is episodic television, man. It's great TV. I mean, look, man, Austin Idol, the Universal Heartthrob, he's a legend. He scoured the globe looking for somebody to bring into Idolmania sports management. He found none other than the church's money, Definition of Fly, El Dinero de la Iglesia, Mr. TV Ready himself. The church's money brought me in, and we skyrocketed. Austin Idol, the very first NWA National Heavyweight Champion. You know, he something was missing. And what was missing was the relationship with his son Scion. And I Kevin, I see you in tears a little bit.
I'm tearing up,
brother. I was overcome with emotion myself. But look,
that's right.
Look, we still fam. And Idol right now he's focusing on his relationship with his son. He's trying to help further the career of his son Scion, and that's a wonderful story right there, man. I respect it. I respect it. I like what I see.
It's heartwarming is what it is.
Okay, I get it. Can he stop calling? He's like sick. He does not look like a universal heartthrob. I'm sorry. I'm looking at pick back in the day. I get it. He was a handsome fella. He was jacked. I could do without the weird hat, but whatever.
Well,
but now he just, I don't
I
know.
Matt, does anyone, God rest his soul, did anyone ever think that Jimmy Del Rey was an actual gigolo?
I could buy that. He looked like a gigolo.
He
He
might
looked
have
like
been. He
He
might have been.
danced. He danced like the little gigolo, but
He might have been.
See, when I
look,
think
man.
of gigolo, I think of like a shady dude, and I thought Jimmy Del
no,
Rey.
it's a male.
came
That's a
off like-
male.
No,
Gigolo's
Jimmy
the-
Del Rey definitely looked like a shady dude. Come on.
Yeah, he wasn't showing up at the Marriott. He was going to the Hotel 6 or whatever was $29 for the night.
Well,
That's
there you go.
Probably so. Probably.
They'll
So.
leave the
But
light
look,
on
man,
for you.
Idol has his own style, man. It works for him. It's keeping you talking. It's keeping people talking. You know, so Idol was doing something right, man. Idol can't lose in my eyes, man. He can't
That's
lose.
true.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Velvet Sky, I don't know why she picks on him so damn much. She's annoying, right?
Ah, man, that's they.
You can say it.
She got them hitters too, son. Come on.
Oh, she got hitters, but
She's a dime piece. I don't care what anybody said. I don't.
yeah, but she's got to stop talking sometimes. She got to let Austin do his thing.
Look, they do a great job of allowing each other to talk. They don't step on each other.
No,
You know
not
what
at
I'm
all.
saying? Well, not a lot. Hey. I think they do a wonderful job.
For those of you who didn't see that, not watching, and you're listening, Matt had a run-in from Rhiannon. What'd she yell at you for, dude?
What did you think? I kept saying all these ladies had them hitters.
Hitters, tanks, sweater meat,
Sweater stretchers,
Doppelbangers.
there you
doppelgangers.
go. Doppelbangers.
Geez, we know you had a shot at Homicide not too long ago. Is the junior heavyweight championship something still on the radar for you?
It's definitely still on the radar. Look, that's my. I mean, look. So when I was a kid, I'm not necessarily a belt mark, but there was a few belts that I've always been a belt mark for. That's the NWA World Television title. That's the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. That's NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship, man. I'm definitely looking to add that to my resume, man. Definitely. I still got a lot to do in this game, man. And I'm adding that NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship to the resume, and I'm definitely going to make it happen to where I get a run in New Japan and I get the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, man. A lot of people said that I wouldn't make it this far. You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon, not a sprint. And I've stuck to my guns. I've continued to grind. I've continued to earn. And I'm going to keep going, you know what I'm saying, until I accomplish everything that I want. I still got a lot to do.
So now that you've seen kind of both sides, you've had an incredible career wrestling. Now you're on like this helping other people flourish side while still wanting to do this. What is there one that you find more rewarding than the other? And follow up, is there anyone that you see now that you've been looking through this other set of lenses that you think can really, really benefit from someone like yourself?
Yeah, there's a whole crop of younger guys that can benefit from my help and my teachings, man. We be all day name dropping, but just to name a few, there's Samuel Fossi and Homeless Bond. They're both at Super Crazy. Darius Carter, he's someone that wouldn't need me to talk for him, you know what I mean? But just Darius Carter is definitely somebody who is custom made for NWA. He's definitely someone that's been killing it on the indies for years. And all he needs is that opportunity to shine. And everywhere he goes, he shines. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be a situation where he's brought in somewhere. And that goes for NWA, that goes for Impact, that goes for every company that's out there. If Darius Carter is extended an opportunity, he's going to shine. And he's going to shine a whole lot more than guys that have already been on these rosters. And I think that's something that probably is the reason. I think he's the type of guy that people fear their spot when he's around. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of times where I felt the same way, where people feared their spot if I was around. There's so many people, man. There's a lot. There's a whole lot, and I find both very rewarding. managerial side and the wrestling side, you know. So I find them both equally rewarding. But maybe one day, maybe like on Monday it's probably the wrestling, Tuesday it could be the manager stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It could go either way, you know. But I enjoy them equally.
I'm glad you brought up Darius Carter, man. We talk about him a lot on the show, and
Mhm.
it really is a shame that he hasn't received that opportunity yet, because he's got every tool in the book, man.
Mhm.
He's got the look, he's got the attitude, he's got the skills in the ring, he's got the voice. It's just, I just wish somebody would just pick him up and give him that shot. It's long
Yeah, man.
overdue.
He has that presence. He carries himself like a star. You know what I mean? And that's the key ingredient right there. How you carry yourself, how your presence is, and he definitely has it.
For sure.
Let me ask you, Church's Money Enterprises, right? You guys are doing great things. What if Jordan Clearwater and Marsha Rocket can't grab any of that tag team gold? Do you reach out to an old friend from the past? Maybe we get a little blackout in the NWA, going after some NWA tag titles to add to the collection that you guys have amassed over the years.
Well, in this game, you never say never. You know, but you never say never.
I like it.
Any and everything is possible in the pro wrestling business.
That is true. We got 2 question marks. We got Scion. We got the Billy Corrigan. Did you feel a little slighted by Billy? You weren't in that new Smashing Pumpkins video?
A little bit. I want to be in everything.
Right, of course, yes. You're a man. You know how to promote yourself.
I'm greedy, man. I'm greedy. There's nothing that I can't do. So I definitely want it. I got to talk to the boss in November, man. So I'm gonna have to talk to him. Like, Billy, look, bro. I mean, I wanted to be in the video. I get it. But look, bro. The next 5 or 6 videos, I need to be in them. What's up?
There you go. Just a couple comments from the chat. Matthew Bird says, G's getting a run in New Japan would be so awesome. And
I agree. See, here's the thing, man. Like, there's a lot of places that I want to be at, but it's not in my hands. But I think if people out there start letting these companies know that they want G's there, then I mean, these companies, they do listen to the paying customer, right? I mean, that's what they say. So if you hit these companies up, bro, who knows?
there you go.
I go in there and shine.
And here we go. David Bauer. If G says hitters or doppelbanger at OPW on October 1st, I'm giving him a beat.
I'm gonna say them, but I have no interest in beats.
That's the name of the
I'm
show.
gonna say them. I'm gonna have t-shirts and pictures. You know what I'm saying? You can come to the merch stand. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. That's what you can do for me.
No beats. If you like the man, don't bring him a beat. He just left. See, you said you were gonna give him a fucking beat, and he got
As
up.
a matter of fact, it's going to be in Westville, New Jersey, at On Point. So you showing your support for the church's money. When we get to On Point on Saturday, show more support. Add something.
Yeah.
Add something. You know
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying? Add something. Show your support. Show your
Join
love.
the church.
Join the church.
But no beats.
No beats.
Donations. Donations. Donations.
What is the name of the church?
The name of the church. It's called the Church of G's. Know what I
That's
mean? That's what it's called. The Church of G's.
All right,
Come on.
Church's Money Enterprises. You know,
Come on, man. That's a softball question right there. Come
Church
on.
of the G's sounds better than Church's Money's Enterprises.
Look, man. I mean, look. Church's Money Enterprise. That sounds professional. You know what I'm saying? Somebody hears it like, oh wow, okay.
I think
Church's Money
it's
Enterprise.
probably
like
for like tax purposes, probably too, right?
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I was beating around the bush a little bit, man. You know, it's tax purpose.
You were what? You were beaten. You were beaten. That's the name of the episode.
Beating around the bush.
I was kind of
man.
partial to doppelbangers myself.
I like that too.
Yo, we gonna write that one down. Beating around the bush. You hooking me up with some material, man. That's what I'm talking about. Beating around the bush.
David Henry Bauer brought it up. OPW Unwritten Saturday, October 1st, Skid Row Academy, Westville, New Jersey. Black G's taking on Ryan Mooney. stacked card. Kid Osborne, Marcus Mathers, Billy Tipton, Jason Kincaid, Matt Tremont. Obviously, OPW has been around for a while, and you've worked there quite a bit. I know you just challenged Kit for the title a month or two ago. Talk to us a little bit about OPW, because I know Matt Tremont and you probably go way back, and I know OPW. I don't know why it's so hard for me to speak tonight. Shut your mouth, both of you. What does OPW mean to you?
I mean, OPW, man, it's a company with a lot of talent, man, and you got a good mixture. Guys that have been around for a long time, guys like myself, Matt Tremont, Azriel, and you have guys that are getting their reps in. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come up in the game. It's a good mixture, man. I like wrestling there, man. I like helping them out, and they always treat me good. So I'm looking forward to this Saturday to help bring another one of these young cats up on the level that he needs to be on, So
I know you've been around a while. You ever tangle with that Gino Caruso?
Nah, never. I don't even think I ever met Gino. I never even met him. I don't think I might have met him. I never worked for him though. I don't think.
The old the guy to your left, he trained for a minute.
Oh, for real?
It was longer than a minute. It was a long time ago.
I don't does not believe you.
You can. I mean, this was a long time ago. Geez, this, he was looking like Uncle Fester back then. Fit the gimmick perfectly.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the experiment. ECPW's finest.
Yes, one of the legends.
You said Azriel, and I know he does a lot of stuff up here.
Yeah.
ECPW. So I'm trying to put you over, Tony.
Well, thanks.
So geez, like you spend a lot of time. I got to get these questions out because before I forget them, man. Like I will forget them. So you spend a lot of time wrestling up here in Jersey, and then you hit the NWA.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this real quick: what is the biggest difference between wrestling for an independent company in New Jersey, other than obviously the level of exposure, but in terms of just the atmosphere, a place like On Point Wrestling, and then NWA? There's got to be a stark contrast, but what is the biggest thing that you've noticed about doing both?
All right, so the biggest difference between like NWA and like On Point is that the roster, because with NWA you have a bunch of guys that've been to WWE, so it's like a different mindset, as far as matches, as far as psychology, things of that nature. These are guys that they've been to the top. So it's like their mindset is a bit different than the guys that are in the On Point locker room, where it's a lot of guys that are on the come up. So they don't have the same experience that the NWA guys have. So it's just a difference in like psychology and promo style, just the different stuff. It's difference of an experience levels, just to summarize it.
So last one for me real quick. So you mentioned that you find both wrestling and being a manager rewarding. What about in real life, like backstage? Are you talking to any of these, maybe like, again, you said that there's a lot of people that have been to a lot of places in NWA, but if you see like a young guy, and I'm just going to use this as an example, but it might not be the best because his dad is there. But like if you see like a PJ Hawks, or if you see like some of these other young guys that are maybe even there, like I saw Marche just beat two guys that I didn't really know. Like when those kind of talents are there, are you giving advice to anyone? Or are you just lending an ear to somebody back there?
Yeah, definitely. More so now than ever. I mean, I always did it over the years, but it's like more so now than ever because over the last year and a half, I've been more interested in being a coach, being an agent, you know what I'm saying, doing the behind the scenes stuff. And it came from being around Homicide. So like Homicide is an agent and he wrestles there. So watching how he's been able to adapt to the situations, it opened my eyes, because before I never wanted to do anything other than wrestle. I had no interest in doing any behind the scenes stuff. But like now, you know what I'm saying, I definitely love it. So every chance I get, and most of the time these younger guys, they come up and they ask me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that they respect what I've done. But even if when I see something, I make sure that I go up to them and talk to them about it, because that's what we have to do. We have to do our part in giving back. We have to make sure that like Like everything counts. Everything counts. And that goes as far as like a TV product as well as an indie product. Everything counts, man. So you want these guys to learn, and you want them to have little to no weaknesses. Nobody's perfect, but you want to get into these guys' heads while they're still young in their career, and give them the positives, you know what I'm saying, so that they don't have a lot of bad habits, you know. And it's only right to do that, and I enjoy it.
It's awesome.
You talk about the backstage atmosphere. We had Magic Jake Dumas on a couple weeks ago. You he do any magic tricks for you? You like his shit?
Yeah, Jake is pretty good. Jake is good, man. He's got a lot of potential. I like the gimmick, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that he can do with it, you know. All he has to do is like think outside of the box, you know what I'm saying? Like if you have a magician gimmick, you're going to do like the stuff that you expected to do, but you know what I'm saying, throw a little curveball in there to catch people off guard. For people that just assume what he's going to do, throw something different in there. You know what I'm saying? That keep people guessing. That always works.
Yes, I agree. Like, do an interview and not bring a pack of cards so he could do a trick for us.
Matt's sore about that.
I was dude. We talked so much magic. We were talking David Blaine and David Copperfield and the fucking great Kreskin. Don't ask.
Yeah, I don't know why Kreskin. I still don't know why Kreskin.
I don't know why either. I don't know why Kreskin came up, but I was like, "Oh, dude, can you do a magic trick?" And he was like, "I don't have a pack of cards here at the school." And I was like, "Oh man, you just."
So say Jake is at a show, right? He's wrestling.
I heard he does crazy magic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if there's like valets out there, you know what I'm saying, he could be wrestling. He could stop everything he's doing and just magically make the shirts disappear off the valets so that those hitters will be showing.
Yeah,
my man.
And CJ's got some hitters on her, man.
Now on the other end of the spectrum, though, in that you got magic, and then you got that weirdo, and you had to wrestle. That Gags the Gimp.
Oh, Gags.
Yeah, he is a weird dude, man. I mean,
the thing where he unzips the thing and just sticks his tongue out. I'll laugh my balls off, but I would never.
I didn't. You know, I think that's what threw me off. It threw me off. It threw me off for 3 seconds, and he luckily got the victory. But you know, I'm gonna get my win back. I'm like Hogan. You beat me, I gotta get my win back, brother.
You don't know where Gags the Gimp has been, how often that
no
suit's been
idea.
washed. I'd be like, I'm good, bro. I'll take this L. I'll get it.
Yo, man, look, man, I'm not judging anybody, but what man unzips a mouth zipper and sticks his tongue out at another man? That's pretty weird.
Gags the Gimp.
I still don't know what the dictionary definition of gimp is, and I refuse to look it up.
Just watch Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, come on, dude.
No, you know what? That's a great point. I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
Oh man, you're fired.
Yeah, I'm out.
Come
There's
on.
a good chance there was a good chance that was gonna happen anyway. But this is sealing the deal. Real quick, now that you've assumed like these multiple roles in NWA, did you ever see NWA lasting as long as it has? And what's the ceiling or the limit for NWA?
I mean, there's no limit, man. I mean, Billy is constantly working on things so that the company can be bigger than it is. You know, I mean, every year it gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger now than it was when I came in. So I mean, it's nothing but positives, man. I mean, and NWA, like the way the product is, it's completely different from everything else that's out there. You know, so we definitely have an audience for it, and we trying to continue to build that audience. So I mean, it's nothing but positives from here.
I've never asked any of the other guys from the NWA that we interviewed, but I figured it'd be a fair question for you. Is it a weird vibe knowing that this is like rock star Billy Corgan all of a sudden, like he's the promoter of a huge wrestling promotion? Like when you walked in NWA, did that like ever sit in the back of your head, or is it just like, hey, Billy's just like any other promoter, he's just a dude and let's see what he's got to offer?
Nah, he's just a dude. I mean, I assumed it might be that way, but from the time that I met him, he's been cool. He's very approachable, and he knows his history and he knows his stuff. So when you talk to him, it's not weird. It's not like it's not like you never think you're talking to somebody that doesn't know what's going on, because he does know what's going on. He doesn't miss anything, you know. So it's a really good thing going on with Billy, you know. Cause I like over here, I've been around a lot of promoters that don't know what they're doing, but this isn't the case right now, though. You know,
Do you
and
I'm sorry to interrupt you. You like
no,
some
you
of that, so you like some of them Smashing Pumpkins tunes?
some of them are catchy, but you know, I'm rap music. You know what I'm saying? I'm rap music to the fullest. You know,
You're never like, yo, Billy, just sing me a bar. Sing me a bar. Get my mind right. Sing me a bar.
I might
make
catch
sing
people
all the time.
I might catch people off guard and start using some Smashing Pumpkins as entrance music, man. You think I can pull that off?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could.
Yes.
Like I said, man, I feel like I can do anything, man. I come out to some Smashing Pumpkins, people gonna go crazy.
And then they'll fill up your fucking the thing with the money.
Hell yeah. They going, yup.
The collection plate. the thing.
Donations.
I forgot what it was called. I've never been
You
to
know
church
what?
in my life.
You know what? I might come out to some Smashing Pumpkins on Saturday at On Point.
Do not fill his collection plate with beats, people.
Yeah, no.
Yo, so I want the people between now and Saturday. If G's is gonna come out to some Smashing Pumpkins, let me know which Smashing Pumpkin song I should come out to. Leave that up to the audience.
We'll let you know.
Oh, I like
Cool.
that. That's great.
I like that too, Matt. That's a good tweet right there.
We'll put it out there. Absolutely.
Cool.
We're gonna tag the Black G's in there, and we're gonna get some Smashing Pumpkin song recommendations.
You gotta tag the boss Billy too. You know what I'm saying? So we do that, and then it's gonna be like, Billy, like I said, I wanted to be in the video. Now I gotta be in the next 10 videos.
Yes,
now.
let's get Black G's in the video. Come on. We're on our way to Hard Times 3.
Mm-hmm.
What's Gold Enterprises got up their sleeves? Anything you could maybe, a little peek ski?
Bro, we got a lot up our sleeve. We planning on getting that 10 pounds of gold. Like I said, I'm always looking for that junior heavyweight championship. So Homicide, keep your eyes open, bro. I might be coming for that belt.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? We just got a lot. We got a lot. You know what I'm saying? We might be adding a couple members to the squad. You know, I got my eyes on a lot of things.
Well, I got one more question for you. I know like when they had the national title vacated, Chris Adonis was allowed back in the tournament for that. We got I heard Anthony Mayweather, I heard Jack Stane going to be in that TV title tournament now that Tyrus has given it up. Maybe Tyrus gets in the tournament himself?
Why don't Black G's get in the tournament?
All right, fair enough.
That's what I said. What did I say earlier, man? I said any and everything is possible in the world of pro wrestling, man. And you know what I'm saying? I gave you a little Easter egg when I said I wasn't a belt mark, but there were some belts that I was always a mark for. First belt that I named was the NWA Television Championship. That's right. So
anything is possible in the world of Black G's.
Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Guys, be sure to follow the Black G's at G's215, Twitter, Instagram. He also has a YouTube page, youtube.com/G's215. Every Tuesday night, 6:05 on Fight. If you can't catch it on Tuesdays, it's on YouTube on
Fridays. Yeah.
Fridays. NWA USA every Saturday at noon on USA. On YouTube. It's NWA USA on YouTube, Saturdays at 12.
Hosted by Mean Gene Okerlund and Bobby Heenan.
And do yourself a favor. If you don't subscribe on Fight, get the subscription, man. $50. You get all the pay-per-views. You get the show 6:05 on Tuesdays before anybody else gets to see it. It's so worth it, man. It's $50. I've watched every pay-per-view. I love the NWA. All in on it. Get in on it.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe, man. I mean, $50, man. Y'all got $50. I mean, y'all some of y'all out there is going to spend $50 on a bunch of beats. You know what I'm saying? Y'all's going to spend $50, you know what I'm saying, on cooking a bunch of chicken with NyQuil in it. You know what I'm saying? Do yourself a favor, subscribe, get that NWA product. You know what I'm saying? You're going to watch it, you're going to love it, and you're going to want more and more of it.
Now I know the answer. Do you want $50 to subscribe to the NWA or $50 in your collection plate?
Ooh, big picture. Jeez.
Why not both?
What do you think? We're all made of fucking money?
Come on, it's the church's money, man.
It's the church's money, man. Church's money enterprises. We can show you, we can tell you. Know what I mean?
I love it.
I love it.
Can we get? Geez, is there a pro wrestling tee store? I need some Church's Money T-shirts.
It is. It's G's 215, just like everything else. I think that's what it is. But I only have one shirt up there. I've been doing better as far as like shirts, selling them at shows, and then people email me and stuff like that. I jumped on the pro wrestling tees bandwagon because everybody else was doing it. You know what I'm saying? It was impulsive. So like when that I think when you sign up, you're automatically in it for a year. I think like before that year comes up, I think I'm gonna just cut it off and just
Fair
Well,
enough.
there you go.
It's a nice shirt. Pro Wrestling Tees.com /G's215. The Church's Money. Geez, this has been an absolute pleasure. We had such a good time with you. Anything you want to say before we let you go with the rest of your Monday evening?
I want to thank you guys for having me on. I want to appreciate the fans out there that have been showing their support over the years. I also appreciate the fans and some of the boys that to this day still don't like me like that. They still, you know what I'm saying? They still had a negative thoughts on me, but I'm winning right now. And I've always done things my way. You know what I'm saying? Continue showing that support, whether it's positive or negative. And make sure that you give till it hurts. And when it hurts, you give some more.
Amazing.
Geez, it's been an absolute pleasure. Anytime you want to come back on and shoot the shit, maybe you got that beautiful NWA TV title over your shoulder. You want to come on here, rub it in some people's faces. We'd love to give you the platform, or just have you back on to talk about other weird fruits and vegetables and hitters.
Hitters, tanks.
Can't hear you. I got the headphones on. She can't hear it, so we're good.
Doppelbangers,
baby.
That's it. That's the name of the show.
Doppelbangers.
Doppelbangers and hitters.
Beating around the bush.
Jeez,
what would you call it if there's no bush? What would we beating around them?
That's
the hitters.
Yeah, you dribbling that basketball on that hardwood floor.
There you go. That sounded kind of weird. You might want to say pause after you say something like that.
Like hardwood floor, landing strip.
Oh. Listen to what you said. Hardwood. Pause. Come on, brother.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Hardwood.
Yeah.
Matt, come on.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He was getting off on the gimp, unzipping his face there.
Yeah, you got the gimp on your mind.
Yeah,
man.
dude, that's what it is.
It. Yo,
send him in.
We gonna send the gimp to your house. That's what we gonna do. late at night too. Late at night.
Please. My neighbors would love that.
We're gonna make it happen.
I'm all awesome. What you watching Judge Chase 61? I see you keep looking up at the TV.
No, I was just glancing, I was watching Chicago PD, man. That's my show right there.
I never see.
He's a Philly guy. Why would he be watching the Yankees?
I don't know. All these guys that ties to New York love the Yankees.
Nah, man, the Yankees.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm with you.
But
you're not a Yankees fan?
Yeah, but you're waiting for Aaron Judge to hit 61.
I mean, it's history. It's a cool thing.
Yeah, but it's not Mets history, so what do you care? Really?
Yeah, my plate is full. Sorry. We're good. The Mets are postseason bound. The Dolphins are undefeated. I'm living my fucking best life.
Now we're talking Dolphins? Forget it. Jeez, I'm sorry you had to hear all this, man.
Oh, it's all good.
Jeez, thanks again for joining us tonight, man. Be well, and best of luck to you and Tyrus and Church's Money at Hard Times 2, and keep on crushing.
Hard Times
3, whatever. Now you're rubbing off on me, dude.
Who?
And also November 13th, we got Revolution Rumble. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good weekend of shows for NWA. Looking forward to it.
Can't wait to check them out, man. Can't wait to see you doing what you do.
Thank you guys for having me, man. Always appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Cheese. Be well, man.
Soon. Thank you, man.
All right, now. Take it easy.
Good night.
That was awesome.
Cheese was fantastic. How do we get? I'm gonna remove you. It's not personal. Oh, okay, he's gone. At G's215 on the Twitter and Instagram. Please make sure to follow him. I'm gonna send him a quick message.
That was incredible, Tony.
You know what? it just goes to like even outside of like what we talked about, specifically with G's. Darius Carter needs a shot. If you're listening out there and you're in with somebody that is running a promotion, give the guy a break. Seriously.
Here's the thing I'll say to that, but if there's got to be something. There's got to be something there as to why he didn't.
It's
why
weird.
He hasn't.
It's weird, but that's not a question for G's. That's more of a
no.
question.
I didn't want to. No, I didn't. I wasn't gonna. Look, I have no problem. I have no issues with Darius, but there's got to be some reason why he's not getting that opportunity.
Hey man, every time I've ever talked to Darius, he's been nothing but respectful, nothing but a nice dude.
But I don't even see him in like dark match or not dark matches, or I like in like as an extra. I never even see him. So like, there's got to be some.
Do you think he is betting on himself and he doesn't want to?
It's possible. Sure,
No,
it's possible.
You would be a fool if that was the case. If someone says to you, "Hey, we need you to come in, be an extra for this show," and you don't do it, and again, we're just speculating all around. But
shit! Who did we talk to a few weeks ago? Your boy from Texas that moved up.
Channing
Tatum.
No, I was gonna Decker. No,
he's Canada.
Chandler
Hopkins. Yes, that dude's doing it his own way.
Right, but he's already kind of established himself.
Yeah, I mean Darius kind of has too.
But I've never seen him on a TV
No,
show.
but think about how many random people we've had on the show who have mentioned him by name when we ask him like who's your eye out on, like who's on your radar. He comes up a lot, dude.
No, I agree.
And there's something to be said for that.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I think he has all the tools, but there's got to be, to me, when you see that and when you see all these people say things like this about somebody, and you don't even see him. Hey, listen, maybe he has been an extra. Maybe I just didn't notice. Maybe he has had a role somewhere and I didn't notice. Or maybe he just doesn't have the right, what's the word? I guess like liaison to these places.
It's possible. But G's was awesome. Getting back to G's.
I agree, 100%. Yeah,
he was awesome. He knows how to talk the talk, man. He's so good. He's so smooth too.
Dude, would you imagine if we're watching like NWA in a few weeks or something, and all of a sudden he just drops like that match was a doppelbanger?
Oh my god, dude!
Or like,
if Tyrus wins the world title, he calls it a fucking doppelbanger of a match.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude!
Doppelbanger could be a real thing. Like, imagine like the best thing you ever saw in your life. Like, Matt, what was like the greatest concert you ever saw in your life?
The Foo Fighters, the City Field.
All right. So now, if you saw something at some point in your life as equally as good to that, you would call it a doppelbanger because it's exactly the same and it's just as good as what you saw there. So like if you saw a match that was as good as Savage Steamboat, which have been since a million, then that's a doppelbanger of a match because it's the same.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm picking up what you're putting down, dude.
Yeah.
Picking it up and putting it down. All right, Black G's out of the way.
Out of the way, like we just got rid of him or something.
No, it was a great time, but I it's fresh in my memory. I got to tell you about my trip to Grand Slam for AEW, Tony.
Matt, how many nights did you stay there?
Goddamn pal. Felt like it was fucking long.
You guys get an Airbnb?
It was fucking long, dude. So doing a Grand Slam. So it was myself, Ryan Schlong, Mr. and Mrs. Money, and Kate the Great. Ryan Schlong was going to meet at my house. We were going to meet. We met the Moneys at the Willowbrook Mall, and we all drove in together. So Mr. Money, Anthony, turned me on to these delightful hard lemonades.
All right.
Cape May Boardwalk hard lemonades, boardwalk style. They're delightful.
I like it.
Right. So I found a 6-pack that morning, and then I said, "Man, what if Anthony wants to partake in some drinks? I got to find another 6-pack." Lucky me, I found another 6-pack. So I get home, I load up the cooler, I take a picture, send it to Aunt Money. Oh, those are great. I can't drink yet though. Anthony got the sleeve put in.
What, the weight loss sleeve?
Yeah. Down like fucking 40 pounds, dude. He looks great.
Awesome.
but he can't drink yet.
When can you drink?
I didn't ask.
Wow.
Because now I had 12 of these delightful drinks and I had to figure out what to do with them.
12 of them. Oh, you had okay.
So,
You drank all of them.
I always have to be everywhere early. And there was a situation to tailgate. So I got the sandwiches, we got the cooler, the table, the chairs, loaded up, drove out to Queens, found a beautiful spot in the shade, like in between those big light towers that they fucking crank up at the end of the night. So it was like light tower, empty parking spot, and like 4 towers. So we essentially parked in the empty spot and then had the whole area to ourselves. So we setting up our tables everywhere. I had a good 7. I had 7 of those bad boys before we went in.
That's not good.
Oh, it was delicious.
Yeah, but knowing you,
I also had a giant sandwich. There was a giant sub.
Okay.
I had a giant sub.
That sounds like Matt.
And I was practicing yelling at people in CM Punk t-shirts as I was eating and drinking. Didn't see many, to be honest with you. Like I said, Asian Joe said the Marty Skrull guy, so I got him. Thank you.
well, he deserves it.
Yeah. 7 and a fucking sub.
7
and a sub should be the name of the episode.
So we have some drinks. We go in. We hit the head. Come out of the baño. Who do I see? Bullet Club Rob and his crew.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So we make pleasantries with Bullet Club Rob and his crew, and we comes to find out he is literally sitting the row behind us
with no prior knowledge.
No prior knowledge, and the seats that we got were like kind of like on a corner, so there were only 6 seats in every row. So we had our whole row, and Rob and his crew, I think they had their whole row. There might have been a rando on the end.
You know what the odds of that are?
It was amazing.
That's insane. That's like literally like winning the lottery if the lottery was sitting at a wrestling show.
So we sat with Rob and we broached the conversation about a suite. So Rob and his crew were quick to join in. So we're gonna have a hell of a time at Full Gear. Mr. Ant Money, we decided on the ride in, we were booking it right then and there. So he called from the back of my car and we had a suite. So we were very jacked up for Full Gear, boys.
That's
Fuck
right.
yeah. And picks that night too, right?
Oh, yes.
We should make them live at Full Gear.
No, that would be a terrible idea.
So as a whole,
Asshole.
I enjoyed Grand Slam very much.
Apparently. You were doing some grand slamming in the parking lot before the show started.
Yeah, once you get inside, no more Grand Slamming. Too expensive. It was not as chaotic as the first Grand Slam. Like, it seems like they had things a little more under control.
Yeah, didn't it take like 4 hours to get a beverage last time and shit?
Last time it took a very long time to get concessions, and they were running out of things way early.
That show was also a sellout, and this one was clearly not. So you're subtracting a lot of people from the equation, and that's not a dig. That's not a dig.
there was still a good house, and there were a lot of people there.
Right, but a good house and a sellout we're talking like maybe like what 10,000, 20,000 people.
There were probably
like the difference between a sellout and who was there.
I don't think Arthur Ashe holds that many, does it?
What, more than? Isn't it like a stadium? Isn't it like
yeah, but it's designed for tennis. It's not like it doesn't have like a big floor though, right?
Right, but if the tennis court or whatever they call it,
I don't think it goes as high as like your typical arena though.
The capacity there is 23,771.
That's huge.
I was way off.
That's huge. 23,000 is huge.
I thought it was like a Wembley Stadium, like 60.
Oh no, see, I was thinking it was like 10,000, maybe 11,000.
No, okay, so I was way off. All right, so that's not bad then.
I'd say there were probably like 15,000 people there.
Oh,
that's still a nice crowd, bro. That's still a very nice crowd.
The point of the comment wasn't to disparage the crowd. It was 7,000 people not being there to sell out is a lot of people that can make things move a little smoother than if there were an extra 7,000.
No, point
people.
taken for sure.
Yeah. So
but they had they were fully staffed. Like, it was much better. Like, I can't begin to describe the last time was horrifying.
How long did the trip in and trip out take?
The trip, quick, 45 minutes. I think it was an hour and like 5 minutes to get in and like an hour and 10 to get out.
Not bad.
Here's a couple things.
All right.
I do not need to see Tony Khan 4 fucking times in one night. this
Dude, it's
fucking
AEW. This is what you. But this is what you go
cocaine
for.
cowboy, fucking get a haircut, put on a suit, you fucking money mark. Dude, he can't. Okay, he comes out before Dynamite. I get it. He comes out twice before Rampage. And then, yeah, Kevin, I don't know why. And then he came out after the main event of Rampage.
After the lights out match, the awesome lights out match.
Yes,
he felt that he needed to come out and say something. Did any wrestlers come out with him?
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was fucking late. As soon as Starks beat Hobbs, we were gone.
Okay.
And you could hear Ricky on the microphone talking as we were walking out, and then Cocaine Tony was going nuts, fucking yelling and screaming about something, but it was time to go at that point.
No, listen, dude, even like watching it at home at TV, like you're asking to watch a wrestling show till midnight. Actually, that's not apples and apples at all. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Dude, that's why, like, if it's not Newark, like, or MSG, like, I'm really not gonna go to a show for them, just because, like, the one in Newark that we went to, just as long. It's only 10 minutes to get home, as opposed to,
well,
an
they're
hour.
also they're not taping a 2-hour Grand Slam after it.
That's true. So how much time did they run in between matches? Was it like a literally like you were sitting like a live?
No, dude, they taped Rampage for 2.5 hours.
That's not how
I couldn't do that. Fuck that,
bro. I didn't see Rampage Friday night because I had to work a wedding. Did I have to work a wedding?
You worked.
I don't know. I didn't see Rampage Friday night. They're live. The Jungle Boy Phoenix match was great, but there was a spot in the beginning where it was fucking rough, and it felt like that match went on forever. The way the Battle Royal started, and I don't know what was cut and what. Dude, Hangman coming out and then everybody coming out and jumping him and then them brawling outside the ring, be like it was like you were living a fever dream inside of Tony Khan's head. This is what I want to do. I want to send Adam Page out, and then I want a bunch of guys to come out, and then I want them to all be around the ring for like 5 minutes, and nobody gets in the ring. And I was like, what are we doing here? Dude, when the Battle Royal was over, half of the crowd left.
Why didn't you?
I would have left before the Battle Royal.
Yeah,
that shit
dude.
didn't hit.
I paid for my seats, and we were fucking there. I was in no rush to go anywhere.
So here, let me get this straight, Matt. In terms of AEW, which I love and I adore, the main event was the lights out match between Will Hobbs and Ricky Starks, which Ricky Starks is the next big guy. Will Hobbs is a main event guy, which I agree with both now, even though how much I hated the Starks turn to begin with, the babyface turn. Everything is so good. Everything is awesome, like the Lego movie. And then people stayed for the Battle Royal, which was 10 times worse than your main event of a story that they have the highest hopes for. What does that tell you about what that storyline means to AEW? And you put it on last. Now, all right, I know you're going to say it was a long night. People wanted to go.
Dude, we didn't get the start of Ricky Starks and Will Hobbs till probably 12:15.
See, that's
yeah. Oh, all right. So, all right.
That's insanity.
The lights out match was what, 10, 15 minutes, 10, 12 minutes?
50 minutes on TV, because I watched it again today, because when it came on TV on Friday, I was home but when it came on, it was 11:30 on a Friday night. I'm pretty, pretty sleepy, pretty whatever, had a couple. And so like, I can't imagine what it would have been like in person to stay for that, but that's like, what are you doing, man? Like, that's not how you tape. It's a tape show. That's not how you do tape shows.
Matthew Birch comes in. First AEW Grand Slam, 20,000 people, while this one had 14,000. Still a big number.
No, again, it's a great number, and it was the highest grossing live show that they've had ever.
Yeah, but I'm not sitting through a fucking taping after that bullshit. Fuck that. That's why I'm glad. That's why I'm glad our box is fucking just a pay-per-view. And you know what? I might not even fucking stay for the whole goddamn thing. Fuck that.
Hey, it's your money.
Yeah, whatever. Church's money.
You gotta stay for the main event.
What main event? Is it gonna be Jericho defending the Ring of Honor title against fucking Wheeler Yuma? Fuck that.
Who's Wheeler Yuma?
Wheeler Yuma, Captain Yuma's brother. He's the fucking champion, the pure champion, isn't he?
No, he's not. He lost that title to Daniel Garcia.
Or whatever. Fucking Garcia.
Dude, can you name all the AEW champions, Tony?
Yeah, maybe.
All 30 of them?
That's the first one. All right, yeah, let me see. We could do this.
We're including Ring of
All
Honor.
right, yeah. All right, I'll get there. All right, so we've got
Tony, can you beat that?
fuck yeah, dude, I could do this. All right, so we got Moxley. He's the world champ. The TV champ is Wardlow, or the TBS champ, or the TNT champ. TBS is Jade. The women's champ is fucking Thunder Rosa, and Tony Storm's the interim. The tag champs are our boys, the Acclaimed. The Ring of Honor champion is Jericho. The Ring of Honor pure champion is Garcia. The Ring of Honor tag champs are FTR. The 6-man champs are Dalton and the boys, and the other 6-man champs are Pac's crew, and Pac is the All Asian champion.
All Atlantic champion.
Whatever, same shit. Is that it, or am I missing something?
I think there's. What about the Ring of Honor Women's Champion?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's wait. Does Mercedes still have that?
It's a great question, buddy.
Yeah,
I think
dude,
she
yeah.
does.
See,
I don't think they ever.
what I mean?
I don't think it made any sense to even try to strip it off her.
So there you go.
Yes,
Boom.
yes, she's still the women's champion.
There you go. 1 point.
Did you
1
really
point
do
for
that
me.
off the top of your head?
That is impressive.
See?
I don't know if I believe him here.
But
yeah.
Was another
Here we-
Christian Rocco.
Fucking Jesus, dude. Really?
But then again, there was no time for him to pull it up. So yeah. All right. Well done, Tony. That was pretty good.
Right. What else happened to you on this drunken night of fucking
All right,
longevity?
first, I wasn't like that. Look, I wasn't annihilated.
You know, this is a shame.
I drove in and I drove out. So if I was too drunk, they
Wait,
wouldn't-
Anthony wasn't even drinking and you drove?
Yeah.
Wow.
When we went in, I stopped drinking. We were inside for like fucking almost 6 hours.
that's true.
True enough.
I
You know, it's really funny you told all these stories about AEW. It's a shame you don't have a show that you could actually like talk about AEW with other people talking about AEW.
I
tell
couldn't
this
do
story.
Thursday night, buddy.
Jeez.
What?
Oh boy.
It was a good time. Well, look, we saw Moxley beat Danielson for the new AEW World
Yeah,
Championship.
how do you feel about that, Matt?
I think it
Personally,
makes
as
sense.
a fan, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think it makes sense because Moxley is the heart. He is, whether he wants to be or not, or whether this was the plan, like he's the heart and soul of AEW, and it just makes sense. If MJF's going to beat somebody, it's gonna be Moxley.
Yeah, I wanted to finally get that Daniel Bryan like championship run in him. Like I need to see that. But Mox did such an incredible role as the interim thing. So once he beat Punk and then it's taken away from him by Punk, I guess, right? Is that by Punk? And then he's gone. Like it makes sense to have Moxley be that guy because he carried the banner as a true legit top guy. Where in WWE he was WWE champion, but everyone was like, "Well, Roman's really the guy. Seth is really the guy." Now here, Mox has cemented himself as a true top level guy that can carry the banner for AEW, and you don't need CM Punk. You don't need. You might still have Chris Jericho, but you don't necessarily need Chris Jericho. And so I wanted Daniel Bryan, but I'm no issue with Mox winning it at all.
Jericho is your Ring of Honor World Champion, which I think
is hysterical.
95% of the crowd hates.
I think it's hysterical. Because Matt, you didn't say that you watched Rampage, but on Rampage, during the like lights out match and during commentary, everything that like was like not legal, Jericho was saying, "There's no honor in that. There's no honor." Like you're having a sports entertainer holding like the most pure, holier than thou wrestling championship of all time is incredible. Now, would I like it to be somebody younger with that character? Yes, but it's the match kind of was like, how did the crowd react live to that match?
I don't think they really enjoyed it.
Yeah, because I didn't really either.
I didn't enjoy it. Kerry Silken was there. He was drunk, of course.
Love it.
And it was well known that he was inebriated allegedly. I don't like him being the world champion, but if Tony Khan is still shopping for a TV deal, Jericho brings that name recognition, and then you can go right back to Jericho and Danielson for that title, and you could use that as like the main event of your first TV show with Danielson capturing the Ring of Honor world title down the line, whenever that is.
Have there been reports that
what? Yeah.
That did you guys see? Yes.
Yes, Kevin, ignore what's going on.
I
outside
don't
of
know,
what
man.
people
I'm
can
sorry.
see.
I
Just
just got
keep
shocked.
going.
I got surprised. Has there been talk of any potential Ring of Honor TV deals?
No, I think that there lies the problem. I think Tony's still trying to get a Ring of Honor TV deal. And I think if you could bring Jericho as the face of Ring of Honor to a TV company who knows nothing of wrestling, they will associate him with his WWE run and more than likely, entertain the idea versus Claudio, who's fantastic. But if you're not a wrestling fan,
You don't
really know who
Claudio
Claudio is.
yeah.
He's a handsome feller. That's about it.
You got to think that the Edge,
areolas.
even if you don't know who either one of them are, because it's been a long time since Jericho's been in WWE. It's like even if you don't know who either one of them is, you got to feel like the odds lie in your favor if Jericho is the belt holder than Claudio.
Matthew Birch says Jericho as ROH champion only works for me if he eventually drops that title to Garcia in a unification match for the World and Pure Championships. I'm not against that, but Ring of Honor just brought back the Pure Championship, and I know this is not that Ring of Honor, but let's not. The Ring of Honor is built on the Pure Championship, and to have Gresham have the championship title and then have Wheeler Yuta have it, like, let Daniel Garcia run with this ball. Like, yes, if you're going to make him a double champion, do that, but please don't unify and take away my Pure title. We haven't even gotten to see the possibilities of what they could do with
if
Pure title.
If they did that, if they did unify them and you took away the Pure title, you would have. Oh, did Tony name the? I don't think Tony named the ROH TV champion, did he?
He didn't, but he's going to right now.
There's a wait. All right. Wow. All right. This one's got me for a loop. I wouldn't say it's Lethal because Lethal's been losing a lot. Who was the TV champ before we went into the merger?
No, we can't tell you that.
No, because the TV championship and the 6-man were kind of forgotten about, weren't they?
Your TV champ at the last pay-per-view.
Because they were. Lethal's not in that picture, is he? Because Lethal's the only name coming to mind. But I don't think it's him because he's lost a few.
Who was the TV champion was
well, next to Pure.
It wasn't like Roosh or one of those guys, was it? Like El Bandito or something?
The TV champion was Josh Woods was the Pure champion.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
And he lost to Wheeler Yuta?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who
have they done anything with the TV champ? Has it been on?
Yes. He was on Rampage.
What, last week?
Yeah. Rhett won the TV title at Final Battle from Dalton Castle.
Yes. Okay. So Rhett, well, I didn't even really remember Rhett was until you mentioned it, but okay. And then
he lost it at Supercard of Honor.
It wasn't to an AEW guy, was it?
It wasn't.
It's probably Lethal, no?
It was to a New Japan guy.
Oh, he lost to Ishii. Right?
Suzuki.
Wait, Minoru Suzuki?
That's right.
Yep.
Get out of here. That fucking bald fuck was a champ. Oh, and then who did he lose? Oh, he lost to Joe. No, Joe's the TV champ? Fuck.
There we go.
We gave him too much, Matt. We gave him too much.
Nah, you walked me through it, but
it's fun,
I got
it's fun
there.
to go on the journey.
I wouldn't have got there if I didn't take the journey, but thank you for the journey. I forgot Samoa Joe was even around, dude. Does he wrestle anymore?
Just wrestled on Friday.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Neither was I.
He was shooting what Metal Gear?
Yeah, some game shit.
Show on Hulu or something. I think it's a TV show.
But he's back now. Yeah, he's back.
No, it is. They made Metal Gear into a what is it? Wait, is it Metal Gears? Yeah, Metal Gear. Yeah. They're making a bunch of video game fucking shows again, which is really weird because they're all like PlayStation shit too. Like I heard they were also going to do a Twisted Metal one, which makes absolutely no sense. Oh, it is Twisted Metal?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Fuck. All right. I would have rather it had been Metal Gear, to be honest with you, but whatever.
All right, so
he's playing he's playing Sweet Tooth.
The ice cream man? Fuck, dude. The guy that drove the ice cream truck.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, the clown drove the ice cream truck.
I've never played.
I have one of the Metal Gears up here on the wall somewhere. I could take a look.
Twisted Metal.
Whatever. Metal up your ass.
So we saw the Acclaimed capture tag team gold. Now live, there was the weird spot off the top rope where Caster may have hurt his knee. Was that? I don't know if that was. It was
That-
weird live.
That came across as he was selling to me. Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. No, I don't know what that was, but I think he's fine because he's wrestled since with the belts. So
Yeah, so that was weird because it was there was the swell was there, right? They're making the comeback, and then he like kind of falls off the top rope and like maybe hurts his knee, and it kind of just felt like it took the air out. Like the whole place was kind of like weirded out by it.
yeah, and that came across on TV too, Matt. It did come across on TV, but they got it back.
Yeah, and it was awesome to see them win the tag titles. It's great. I got up to go to the bathroom during the women's match. Because I just don't care, man.
Hey,
You never cared about women's wrestling.
But then there was a huge debut after the women's match.
Yeah, that was awesome. That's a big deal, man.
That's huge. It's a huge gift for them, and she's cleared.
Paige here.
Saraya also here.
Hey, it's Saraya. She put out a tweet to make sure nobody mispronounces her name anymore.
Did she really?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, that's crazy because I've been calling her Pie Age for 12 years.
Pie age.
Yeah,
So
that pie aged.
she's joining the women's division, so that's a plus. Especially if she can go, because she's a fucking great wrestler.
Yeah.
Somebody posted a picture of her with her AEW record, and her trios record was 1-0.
Oh my
That's
god,
so fucking wrong, but so funny.
that took me like 4.5 seconds to get that.
Oh, boo. Oh.
Indeed.
So that was really cool. That was a great pop. And then am I missing anything?
That was the moment that they needed, right? That was like the moment, like you always expect something to happen at one of these major shows that they have at these big events. Because like Grand Slam to me felt like a pay-per-view. Like that's like that's that pay-per-view vibe. So
I'll tell you what they got. So they got me with that, right? The show was great, pay-per-view vibe, right? Grand Slam was awesome. Then they got to change the ropes and the ring and all this other bullshit and go to Rampage. And they start off with Sting and Darby against Brody and Buddy Matthews.
real quick, Matt, can I run
Sting
it back
and
to
who?
Darby.
Dobby. Thank you. Go ahead.
Matt, can I run it back real quick? 'Cause I don't know if we touched on the thing that I noticed while watching live was that it was deflated when Pac and Orange Cassidy had a match.
Oh, wait. Orange Cassidy got a title shot for the All-American Championship
The
against Pac?
All Asian Championship, as he so eloquently put it before, Tony.
Oh, my God. Please tell me that this was a fucking 5-star banger at Arthur Ashe Stadium.
But I felt it watching it on TV that it was just like, and this is the one thing about having too many championships. You can't have a championship be your like come down moment after other championship matches. It's still a championship.
Yeah, it was. And look, yeah, there's no like. I think people. Give me a second to articulate my thought here, but I think a great match is a great match. We love great wrestling, right? AEW is kind of focusing very much on that, but the story doesn't hurt, and just to have like Orange Cassidy punch him last week, like that's it. That's the setup to the story. Like there's nothing. I'm not invested. And you know what really fucking bothered me about Orange Cassidy in this match, and I was screaming about it. He fixes his hair after every move, whether he's on offense or defense, and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah, and he's got short hair. I get annoyed when people with long hair do it, but I at least get that. But you're right, Matt. It bothers the hell out of me.
Did he do the kick thing with the oh my God, the people must have fucking loved it. Oh,
I feel like they do it because they feel obligated that they have to. Other than like the initial like entrance, like this crowd, like Matt, you were there. They were just not into it. I wasn't into it.
Did he do the hands in the pockets thing before he did the kicks?
He did.
Oh fuck, dude, that's worth the price of admission right there.
I see what you're doing, Tony.
The show is stacked, so it's like there's no.
Did he win the title?
No.
Oh, come on. Fuck, dude.
Hopefully,
at least make him the fucking Ring of Honor television champion. Give him something.
Hopefully, we get a rematch at Full Gear for you.
Oh, I hope so. This fucking guy with the fucking hands. How is he not the world champion?
Proposition for you, Tony.
What, the guy with the fucking
Oh.
hands?
Make him dress up as Orange Cassidy?
Yes, yes.
No.
If all right, how about this? Actually, I don't care. I don't care. Like I was gonna say, if the match is announced that they fight at Full Gear, you do it. I say you do it anyway.
You don't need anything. You just need a fucking pair of pajama jeans and a denim jacket. I'll buy you one of those extra large fucking Orange Cassidy stupid t-shirts you could wear.
I need a wig though. I need like that fucking floppy wig.
It's Halloween, man.
Ugh. Be sweating my fucking nuts off
Dude,
all night dressed like this
fund
fucking
this
jack
outfit
off.
for you. If we provide this outfit for you, will you do it?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm in. If you guys provide the outfit, I'm in.
Just send us your sizes and your wig size. And then
my wig size. Get an extra large wig because I have a fucking fat head.
All right.
Matthew Birch says they should have just ran back Pac, Kip Sabian because at least they had a story. And I'll tell you what, they did a dark elevation match with Kip and Penelope. The plays went fucking nuts for Kip.
Here's what that's awesome. I'm glad because I don't watch Dark, I don't watch Elevation, which is kind of a shame on my part. But there's just so much.
Yeah, I don't watch them either.
But because you know why? Because Kip has invested himself by sitting in this freaking crowd for God knows how long. Everyone, whether it's him or not, technically under there. Matt, have you heard anything that it's been anyone else, like just like some dummy that they put in there pretending to be Kip?
I've not heard that.
So for all intents and purposes, it's been Kip this entire time, being under this cardboard box in the crowd with the people, taking pictures, doing all this stuff. That means something. Whereas like Orange Cassidy just like coming in, like doing the same shtick every freaking day, while it's entertaining to that live crowd, will get old to the people watching on TV. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, and I think Kate sat next to me, and she's kind of with me. She's like, I think I know why you don't like Orange Cassidy. It's every match is the same, and it is.
It is
it's the same reason why I don't like Finn Balor.
I don't see the correlation other than the sling blade and the coup de grace.
I mean, I haven't watched WWE in a while, but when I was watching, like every Finn match was the fucking same.
Could be right. Definitely could be right.
So yeah, that kind of look. It's rough, man. 2 hours, like you're riding high. At some point, you run out of steam. They gave us a great surprise to start Rampage and the taping. I don't know how it looked, what they did.
Loved it, dude.
Dude, it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. The fucking lights go out. The shit comes up. We're like, who the fuck is this? And then the name, The Great Muta. Holy shit.
Dude, this was like, I heard there was a headline on one of the news sites that I go to. It's like, you'll never guess who showed up at Rampage. And from then on, I shut down my like wrestling, like social media mind. And literally the last person I expected to see was who I saw. The Great freaking Muta. And again, that's another Tony Khan thing. This isn't a diss. That caters to the crowd that already knows who Great Muta is. And I guarantee you everyone in that arena knew who Great Muta was. But dude, if it was anything other than Great Muta, like I would have been like, all right. It was freaking Great Muta.
It was awesome. He came out to save Sting. And it just makes sense if you know their history.
Yeah.
And then
and it was done so well too, because he's the kind of character that could be in the House of Black or align with Buddy and Brody. So like we didn't know if he was definitely going to help Sting, but I mean he kind of did. But I loved everything about this. Loved it.
It was great. And then they announced that Sting's going to be part of Muta's final bye-bye.
Bye-bye, baby.
Great Muta final bye-bye event on January 22nd, 2023.
Now that's for Noah, or is that for New Japan?
That's for Noah.
So why isn't he doing anything with New Japan?
Let me
Because
see.
they said Noah.
I believe. Let me see.
I believe I said no.
All right, lay out, Tony. You got a good one.
Because I know they're bringing over Tanahashi to do something in Noah on October 30th, where it's going to be Hanoma, Makabe Togi, and Tanahashi against Marufuji, Inamura, and Muta.
Okay. All right. So they're incorporating it.
Pro Wrestling Noah, and I had it. Where's last week's notes?
You know, Matthew Birch brings up a good point. If I'm dressed like Orange Cassidy, you jerk offs have to dress up like Chuck Taylor and Trent.
No, because that's not the gimmick. The gimmick is you.
No, but I want to see you guys hugging each other every time I put my hands in my pockets.
What if I don't want to hug him?
Yeah, what if I don't want to hug him?
You have to. That's the gimmick.
No, not if
I don't want to touch my penis with my hands in my pockets, but there you go.
You accepted it already. We didn't.
Dun, 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 dun. Really? This is what we're doing?
What?
Nothing.
What?
Who gives a shit? Muda's retiring. Yay.
Come on, dude. He's a legend. Don't you dare.
Oh, fuck, you all shit all over him when he fucking won the Global Honor Crown Championship. Come on now.
What?
Yeah, you did last year. Remember? You don't remember.
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Oh, even better. He was on the fucking retirement tour 2 years ago.
Matt, if it's not Bruno Sammartino, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't say if he's doing something
Because he's not.
with New Japan.
He's not.
I don't like your attitude. I don't like your attitude, Tony.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't like the cut of your jibs, sir.
Eddie Kingston, Sammy was fun.
We're still talking about this.
That story's not over.
Wonderful.
I'm done. The Jade Cargill shit. Just stop. Just stop.
Well, no, they've Trina's back, Matt.
I hope 400 baddies show up in Newark in November.
Dude, that girl that came out with Diamante, they didn't put her name on the screen. They didn't tell anybody who. I had no fucking idea who it was.
She was NPC number 5.
So they didn't show the video with Trina showing up.
I don't know who is Trina.
Trina was one of the original baddies, I believe, with Kiera Hogan.
No. They didn't show me a single fucking video.
Okay.
Was she the girl in the ring with Diamante who then face mushed Diamante after the match?
I did not see that. But she was, if I'm assuming who I think it is, Trina showed up in the backstage video where she got Diamante said that she got someone to watch her back. And it was Trina who was one of the original baddies. If I'm wrong, someone in the chat, please correct me.
No one correct him.
But
Hey, does Diamante still have that medallion?
From Lucha Underground?
No, the women's tag team tournament fucking thing that they did. You don't remember this? I'm sorry. If it's not Bruno, it didn't happen, right, boys? You don't remember this fucking nonsense?
I'm surprised you remember it because Bruno didn't win it.
He would have if he was still alive. God bless that man.
Action
I take it your answer is no.
Nah, I don't know what's going on.
Action Bronson looked good in this tag match.
Wait, Action Bronson?
Yeah.
Fucking Carl Weathers.
No, the fucking rapper. Action Bronson.
Does Hook's music.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
you don't even know.
I don't know who the fuck the guy is.
Oh, why did you go see this? It sounds horrible. I can't fucking wait till November. I can't
Daddy Magic and
fucking wait.
Daddy Magic and Angelo Parker.
Oh, Daddy Magic.
Magic.
Wait,
Bronson.
Magic like fucking not fucking Magic that we know, right? Like fucking northeast fucking independent legend Magic.
I feel like we talk about identifying these guys every week with you.
Oh my god.
Daddy Magic and Angelo Parker. The
Wait, Daddy Magic, the guy that used to advertise the kids' parties on fucking. Oh wait, that's Uncle Magic. Never mind.
Oh fuck me.
Yeah, Trina.
Wait, way off.
Trina is a rapper. She sang "Too Fat," right? Whoop whoop, pull over that ass, too fat. Whoop whoop, pull over that ass, too fat.
I thought
right?
I just assumed. All right, so then I got nothing.
Isn't that it? Whoop whoop! You gotta give this hoe a ticket. She got too much booty.
Trina.
Dude, it's pull over that ass.
I just assumed it was the baddie that got replaced by the other baddie.
Matters. None of this fucking matters.
Trina featuring Trick Daddy. Pull over that ass too fat.
Trick Daddy. Baby, now I'm a thug. That's Trick Daddy, right? Is that Trick Daddy?
Yes, Tony is plugged in with Trina. Of course I am. Whoop whoop! Pull over that ass too fat. I don't want to play it too much. I don't want us to get.
Neither do I. I don't want to get us bounced.
Holy shit! Wow. So Kevin didn't know was not was, and Kevin didn't know Trina.
I mean, I didn't know Trina either. I don't know who the fuck.
Well, that's
Trina.
two he is.
Oh
my god, there's more. Can we stop?
I'm just making sure I got everything.
It's just too much wrestling. My brain's gonna explode.
I support this.
Oh no,
Kevin. Anything else you want to ask about?
No, he doesn't. Brian Myers
I
is
got
not
like
on the show.
Tony. I got like 6 pages of stuff I need to ask Matt about here.
Oh,
about,
good.
No, I got nothing. You're good.
It was look. I had a great time. I was feeling pretty good. I dropped a couple R bombs. Tony Khan at Orange Cassidy, at the guy in the Marty Skrull shirt. It was good though. I had a good time.
Good to hear. Can't wait to do it again in November, huh?
I can't fucking wait.
So here's something that I did want to ask Matt, because we were talking about if someone in the comments mentioned the purification, the unification of the pure title.
My best friend and white supremacist Kevin Joseph Garcia.
I didn't even think of that. The unification of the pure championship and world championship. How many championships would that leave Ring of Honor with? It would be what? The world championship, the TV championship, the trio, women's, and that would be 4 championships, right?
Yes.
That's it, right? So you would sacrifice?
I don't want to sacrifice. No.
So you'd rather have 5 championships as opposed to 4, and if the pure was not there?
Yes, I like the pure title. I like what the pure title brings.
Fair enough.
They're giving us what are they giving us Wednesday night? They're giving us John Moxley, Juice Robinson,
and
great.
Jericho Bandito.
Yes, Tony. Tune in for Jericho Bandito.
Tony, why do you hate so much stuff?
I'm practicing.
Oh, thumbs up, bro. Oh, holy shit! It hurts.
Oh my god! Can we plug our Patreon supporters, please?
Yeah,
Oh
I gotta pee, and I'd like to grab another drink too. And then we can talk,
how many do you have left? Like 17?
No, there's like I think there might be 4 left downstairs. Kate had one when she arrived via the train.
KTG.
We all had a good. We had a great time. I had 2. All I wanted when we left the stadium was shopping cart pretzel, and
shopping cart pretzels. Is he farting?
Yes, he just shit all over his microphone.
Matt, for those people who don't understand what a shopping cart pretzel is, tell them how great they are.
It's all I wanted when we left. I wanted a shopping cart pretzel. It's the dude's got a shopping cart. He's got charcoal. He's got it lined, and he's just got it grate on top. And he just cooks you fucking pretzels. And then you're like, "Yo, let me get one of them pretzels." And he fucking puts it in the he grabs it with the wax paper. He gives it to you. It's a fucking hot, fresh shopping cart pretzel. Aunt Money got a pretzel inside. They took your bottle cap if you got a water. If he threw this pretzel at somebody, it would have fucking killed a person.
Dude, yeah.
Hard as a rock. Shopping cart
pretzels.
Magnifique.
And people don't know, like people don't know what that is. I don't know how people don't know what that is.
I don't know either. People need to educate themselves. All right, let's go. What am I doing here? All right. We're gonna support those that support us. Oh. You done touching shit? Go take a piss, you old shit. We're going to thank those that support us over at our Patreon. If you enjoy what you're listening to, you enjoyed the Black G's interview, you enjoyed Clark Connors last week, please head over to our Patreon. You can pledge as little as $1 a month. That $1 a month gets you mentioned every week here on the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. $3 a month will get you our bonus content. We do monthly bonus content, watch-alongs, crossword puzzles, stuff we record in Tony's basement, real sexy things. $5 a month, we will plug your social media, plus you'll get all the perks of the $3 and the $1 pledgers. And then $10 a month, you get all the perks of the 5, the 3, and the 1. Plus, every month we will do a drawing. And if your name is picked, you get to decide how you are a part of the show. So last week, 2 weeks ago, September 1st, I don't know, the beginning of September. I can't believe the fucking September's almost over. We picked Brendan Haney. So in October, Brendan is going to sit in on Down the Aisle. And he has sent me a Down the Aisle that he wants to do. So we're going to do that. You could also pick to be the Can You Beat That champion. You can challenge for that. You can pick a Wizards Rewind. You could pick a show to review for bonus content. You can sit in on a guest interview. Ryan Schlong did that. He won in August. He sat in on Clark Connors last week. So that's for all those that pledge $10 a month. And we want you to be a part of the show. So if you're picked, you get to sit in on an interview, on a rewind, record a rewind with us for a bonus content. Can you beat that championship and more? So check it out, patreon.com/Wizards Podcast. Thank those that support us: Kathy Hummer, the Queen of the Wizards; Manny Kratzo, the King of the Shining Wizards; Danny Rusinello at Not Danny Russ on the Twitter machine; Anthony Rusinello; Sean Toe, Sean Calejo; Kate Hensler at Miss Kate Fabe on the Twitter machine. She's also doing the Mark Order podcast, Sour Graps, and the Fightful Smackdown Rampage review Friday nights. Check her out. Matt Garifo at WhoDatMatt81. Christine Friesendorf, Mark Parloni. If you're not in the actual video, they can't hear you. You have to join the chat. You have to come in the room to do it.
I've been doing this all this time for nothing, yelling into the microphone.
Yes. Now you're good. You're not removed. I've just gone to big screen.
Oh, okay. So so they have been hearing me all this time.
Yes, but when you had removed yourself.
Oh, I'm a dick. Sorry, as you were.
All right. Jay Cop, the Big Cop of Bump, Thomas Cops, the Mott Spock at High Five Tom from doing the Marking Out ROH Revelry podcast. Michael Hammond, Matthew Birch in the chatting it up. Thank you, Matthew. Braden Bergen at Enfuego30. He's our number one fan from Iowa. Brendan Haney, he'll be joining us in 2 weeks to do it down the aisle. Ryan Schlong at the Mark Order podcast. Asian Joe, David Henry Bauer III, his pal Antonio Horseman makes experimental music at Harvestman Records 856.bandcamp.com/music. Mike Peterson at LOL Mike Peterson. Rob Humphrey, I Dunk Biscuits, The Daily Smark at The Daily Smark. They help you find the latest wrestling news along with up to the minute daily podcast. Don't forget, we deliver YouTube videos to keep you in the loop. TheDailySmark.com. Kevin Rogue at Year of Pod, at JJ Rogue Means, at TOTS Pod, doing a variety of things. And last but certainly not least, he's got a Twitter handle at W Mercier Jr., the one, the only William Mercier Jr.
Lives are gonna be in William Mercier's hands. You know what I mean?
Kevin, I know what you mean. Can I go grab one of these delicious?
Absolutely.
And we can go from here if we want to talk about Impact Victory Road. I know you watched that, Kevin.
You could, dude. You don't have to deep dive because I'm ready to go down the aisle, baby.
Literally, what Tony just did, I think, in my opinion, might be the equivalent of SmackDown 923 on Friday night because I don't think anything fucking happened. Tell me if
we didn't get anything. No, we didn't get it.
Did I miss something?
Oh, you're talking about the White Rabbit thing?
Yeah, the White Rabbit.
I checked the spoilers just to see if anything happened, and nothing happened. I think there was a new QR code for something else, so I did not watch any.
It's a live show. How did you check spoilers?
He checked the results
after the
oh
show.
My god! All right, sorry.
The QR code may have been for the T-shirt that they released.
Oh, is it a T-shirt?
It was the QR code, I believe. What didn't they give coordinates for another show, like the show in Canada that's coming up on Monday? I believe it was the address of the venue that they're going to be. That may not have been the. Oh, you know what they did, Tony? They put flyers on people's cars in the parking lot with the White Rabbit and these numbers on them, and they were the coordinates, I believe, for the next venue where this is all supposed to be revealed.
Did they say, were they catching flyers?
What does that mean?
Catching flyers. Come on, Bray Wyatt's old music.
No, Tony. No, I get it, but Tony had such a good line because they said Noah, and I get it. It's an addiction. Once you get that laugh, you want to keep going. You want to keep doing it, but sometimes you just got to know when. So just leave on that high note, yeah, and then just come back organically.
Look, they can't all be gems. If I bat 300 for the night, it's a good night.
Oh, we're having a great night. Matt's batting 1,000. I'm batting 1,000. You're batting 1,000.
J Cop, the big cop of pump. I wanted to interrupt him so badly doing the plugs.
What, he's here?
No, Matt said Big Papa Plump or whatever the fuck he said.
Wait, so you interrupted Matt?
No, I wanted to interrupt him because he stuttered over Jay Cobb's plug.
Big Papa Plug.
Oh, boo.
Nah,
Kev, sometimes when you're ahead, you gotta.
I'm out. I haven't had a good one though, other than beating around the bush, calling him.
Come on, no, dude. There was a lot of gold in that Black G's interview from all. Dude, it was all around, dude.
Yeah, shout out to Black G's, man. Go follow him. Like, dude, that dude rules.
G's 215 on the socials.
That's it. And YouTube /G's 215 Pro Wrestling Tees /G's 215. So T-Don.
Oh boy, is he taking a piss and leaving his fucking bathroom door open? Because that's hilarious.
He's not in the studio. Who cares?
What room is that back there? Is that like the hallway or?
I think that's the bathroom.
Oh boy.
But who cares? He's not on the screen.
Matt's making duties.
Now that would be an issue.
That'd be funny.
But you basically just made duties into the microphone.
Oh my god, I don't know what I ate today, dude, but something fucking. You know what? I did have some. I had some fucking hummus yesterday, so maybe that's coming back to hummus. She was in the chat a little while ago too.
Yeah, she always just drops in and leaves.
Yeah.
All right, look at this, Tony. Matt would probably appreciate this more. Is this YouTube? Yeah. We don't have shopping cart pretzels in the Midwest.
Do you guys even have shopping carts in the Midwest, or do you call them like trolleys, like they do in England?
Nah, dude, the shopping cart pretzels, like no one really like we have them in like West Orange, like the parade days, and they're just awesome. They have the cart charcoal lined in tin foil, or like a garbage bag of tin foil and the charcoal on top. Boom, beautiful. So now Matt is back. Welcome back, Matt.
I'm here.
That's right, baby.
We got breaking news, folks. Coming out of the break hot.
Is it about Raw?
No, it's not about Raw. Dude, really? Raw? Really?
You always come in with breaking news about wrestling, and what else is there to talk about other than Raw right now?
Oh my God.
What is it, Tony? What is your breaking news?
There is zero. I want to remind you out there, if you're listening live, you're listening in podcast form, there's zero show prep that is done for the show. If that was done, this would not be happening right now.
Well, I got something else I could say for going home if we have time, but I have received communications from the anonymous. Can you beat that liaison?
Oh,
he doesn't have a tummy ache this week or whatever other bullshit.
Gentlemen of the Shining Wizards podcast, this is the unelected representative for the Can You Beat That Championship Committee with a message. Let me get this up here. Your next upcoming matchup on October 24th will feature a man who feels he's been left in the dust. Someone who feels he deserves his just deserved rematch. And that is your own Shining Wizards Kevin. Now here's the twist the committee has decided to throw into this situation. You will not be facing Christian Rocco. No. There has been too much back and forth amongst yourselves. And you will be facing Shining Wizards Matt for the chance to face your incumbent champion, Christian Rocco, at the Shining Wizards 11th anniversary show. Again, this will be an in-house matchup, October 24th, Shining Wizards Matt versus Shining Wizards Kevin. The winner will face Christian Rocco at the 11th anniversary show. Now, if you excuse me, some people are trying to break the door down to this fucking room and a dog is barking. I'll be right back.
Looks like the door's open, stupid. At the recommendation of counsel, I will not comment. My lawyers will be reaching out to, I guess, you, Tony, and you can pass along the paperwork to the committee or this fucking pixelated. I want no part of this.
Really?
I told you, I've been on my horse since this committee magically appeared. It's all a farce. It's all bogus. There's shenanigans. I want nothing to do with this. Kevin, this has nothing to do with you. I will gladly, Kevin, gladly volley you in a friendly game of Can You Beat That? But I want nothing to do with the committee, that part of Tony's personality where he is the
Person.
whatever part of you has to do with the committee, I don't want it in my life. I consider it a cancer. And what do? Cut out the cancer.
Sir, just like our dear friend who is a representative of the committee.
Who's friend?
The fellow that just gave us the report, the anonymous
Sleepy Time Bobo.
I don't know what that means. But I'm just a liaison. I could pass along the message.
Well,
if I may give my own personal opinion,
I'll have my office send you the paperwork.
I do think that you're being a little short-sighted with this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have been complaining that you did not get an opportunity, and an opportunity has been given to you.
Against the best.
Against a former Can You Beat That champion, someone who, if I recall, Kevin, defeated Matt, which started this whole process of bringing in outside competition.
Well, me and Matt have a very, very respectful relationship when it comes to Can You Beat That? I respect his talents. I think he respects mine. So I don't want to go that. I don't want to be put in this where I'm going to be put in a position to disrespect Matt. I don't want to do that. I want this championship back, and I will beat anybody it takes. I will take on anybody that it takes. But if Matt is uncomfortable with it, and Matt doesn't want anything to do with this sham of a committee, which I agree with, the smell test isn't passed, Tony, with this committee. Not by me, not by anybody. Even though that they've been very gracious to me, I think they have an ulterior motive with myself as well. So I respect Matt's decision. When he gets the paperwork, I will. I'll look it over with my staff, and we'll figure something out. But I'm very upset that Matt does not want to face me.
Well, it has nothing to do with you, Kevin. I will gladly sit in this chair on October 24th and play Can You Beat That? But I want no ramifications. I don't want to play for the anniversary show. There's some things that the committee has to fix.
Mm-hmm.
Some wrongdoings that they have done. Look, Kevin beat me fair and square. Kevin Rogue comes in as the outside challenger. He beats Kevin in a well-fought battle.
Very good battle.
And Kevin Rogue trounces Petey Brown. Petey Brown didn't even deserve to be on this show. Petey Brown now doesn't even exist in the world of pro wrestling. That's how bad Kevin Rogue beat him.
He gone.
Fair
All right.
enough.
Then Christian Rocco comes in. He runs the table. He smushes Kevin Rogue, smushes him into the corner of the couch like a black guy banging your ex-girlfriend. And all you can think about is how he's smushing her in the corner of a couch, just fucking her animal style, the way you wanted to, but you couldn't because you were too busy playing Halo and you were too busy going down and doing Sunday night football drinks. And now she's letting it loose. That's what Christian Rocco just did to Kevin Rogue. And then somehow the committee has to find a formidable opponent, and they do in Kevin Grifo. But what happened? What happened to Shining Wizards Matt? How come the phone didn't ring? The phone didn't ring. I feel like Paul Orndorff. I'm calling the Hulkster, but he's not picking up. He's too busy. Nobody, now I got to make a stink. I got to make a ruckus every week on this fucking show. I got to waste valuable time. The show goes on till fucking midnight. I got to talk about this bullshit committee. And now they want to use me to promote the anniversary show. Who's running this show? This is like the Shining Wizards podcast from 6 years ago when it was the Wrestle Pro podcast, the PWS podcast. Who's making these decisions? I'm not making these decisions. Nobody said, do you want to challenge for the championship at the 11th anniversary show? No. So the committee will be hearing from my lawyer. Sons of bitches. Clarence Mason will be emailing you. He'll be faxing it. He'll be sending a pigeon. And he'll be smashing your girlfriend.
Well, Matt. Oh, God. There's no guarantee that you would be even challenging for this championship on the anniversary show.
That's right, because I'm not partaking in this shenaniganery.
Well, you would have still have to get through me first, but I respect your call. But
I do
still have to have gotten through me.
I do find it ironic that we spend over an hour talking about some fucking awful AEW shows, but we're still questioning who's commandeering the content of the Shining Wizards after all these years.
Yes.
So there's that.
The committee all of a sudden decides what's good for us on our 11th anniversary show.
Well, you thought talking about Orange Cassidy and Pac was good for the show, so there you go.
Oh, that was me because he was there. I wanted to get
we all have our faults. I mean, you know.
As Jim Norton once said, he stinks and I don't like him.
It's going to be interesting on the 24th.
Oh, there'll be a game. Just what
going to be interesting.
What it'll be for.
Well, Matt, I'm not turning down an opportunity to challenge for the championship or challenge for an opportunity to challenge for the championship.
I got bad news for the committee. Guess who still has the fucking title, motherfuckers?
Yeah, about that. The committee's
Come pry it out of my heartless, black, soulless hands. Come get it. Call Black Keys, get Gags the Gimp, get fucking Pixelated Ryan, jump into fucking Batmobile, come on up to the Bowman compound.
Yeah, try to get them out of those hitters.
That's right. I'll send mommy down there with them hitters. Knock you right down the steps. How you like them apples?
It always goes back to your mother-in-law and things fall down the steps. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I know no bounds. I will break it off.
Matt is of good ilk. He never pulls fire alarms. He doesn't push people down the stairs.
I didn't pull a fire alarm.
He doesn't use the R word at Arthur Ashe Stadium.
I gladly admit it. I yelled it several times very loudly.
Well, there's some things that you admit a little stronger than others.
I didn't pull the fucking fire alarm, dude. I've never pulled a fire alarm in my life.
Oh boy.
Ever.
Let's say we go down the aisle.
Yeah, please. Can we just fucking run down the aisle? Holy cow.
Anyone always run down the aisle?
That's true.
I fucking hate doing 10-hour shows like you just complained about, Mr. Puppet Master.
8:50. Sorry, we can't show up a minute before the show starts, talk for 5 minutes, shit their pants into the microphone.
Dude, I got a hot one in the chamber. You don't even understand.
Tony, can I tell you about Victory Road real quick?
No, please don't.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, please.
Can you guys start doing it? Can you start doing an Impact podcast on Tuesdays?
No, talk to us. I want Kevin, how was the barbed wire massacre?
Dude, it was nuts. And the craziest thing where I thought someone was gonna die had nothing to do with barbed wire. Like Moose went to do this like what?
Sorry.
That wasn't was that accident? Was that wasn't intentional?
No, it wasn't intentional. that one got away from me. I thought it was gonna be a tiny guy. Took off down the aisle. My bad.
Moose did this dive pretty early in the match. It was like one of those like Swanton Undertaker things. And I thought he was gonna like go vertical into the match.
Hey.
Yeah, Tony. Hey.
Hey, this is Moose.
Moose, I want to know what you think about your outing this past Friday night at Victory.
Hey.
Okay.
Shining the Wizard.
Well, you almost did.
Hey.
Okay.
This is Moose.
Moose, you're a great talker, but you really got to let the reporter get the questions in.
Shining the Wizard.
Okay, great point.
Hey.
Silly.
Hey. Hey.
Moose, how do you feel about all the spots
Hey, this is Moose.
where tables didn't break?
Shining the Wizard.
Yeah, you did shine the tables. A lot of barbed wire.
Hey.
That's right.
Fucking Moose. Get lost, Moose.
Hey.
How do you feel about Macklin winning the encounter? I don't care. Well, Moose, you sounded a lot different there. Just wanted to let you know.
Hey.
Okay, good. You're back.
Shining the Wizard.
And that was Victory Road, everybody.
No! Fuck no!
No, match was insane. A lot of blood, a lot of gore. Sami Callihan came out in Mick Foley flannel, which is really cool. He actually really looks a lot like Mick Foley, to be honest with you, nowadays. In terms of but dude, match was solid. It's a barbed wire massacre match, man. It started off hot, like a spear into the table, like was like the first spot. It was dope. I'll say this in a match that I really thought that I was going to enjoy, but didn't really care about because I don't really. Delirious does nothing for me, dude. Like I never watched him in Ring of Honor. And Matt, you're a bigger Ring of Honor guy. Was Delirious that big a deal in Ring of Honor?
He was, yeah, I'd say he was.
Yeah, did nothing for me, and I'm over Mike Bailey. I'm like literally like legit over Mike Bailey. Like he might be the greatest talent in the world in the ring, but he's like is the most vanilla like dude that I've ever seen wrestle ever in terms of like personality, and his teeth are just obnoxiously white. Like every time when he smiles after winning a match, like that's all I can see. I can't unsee that. It's worse than Roman. It's worse than Mandy Rose. It's like absolutely like atrociously white. So I'm done with him. The big thing here was Eddie Edwards and dude, there's PCO. What can I hit a bold prediction right now out of you for you guys? Is that Bound for Glory? We have Eddie Edwards versus Josh Alexander. My entire time, I'm thinking, all right, I don't know more has got to do something to actually accomplish what they set out to do, and that is have Eddie Edwards become the Impact champion. But I'm thinking PCO and Vincent. I'm thinking they cost him that championship, and they turn on Honor No More, if not before, at some point at Bound for Glory.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and the triple threat little shake like gimmick that they did. It was like it was like a triple threat gauntlet, right? So you have 3 people start, one gets eliminated, somebody else comes in, and then until the final 3, and then it's an actual triple threat match. Kenny King, I thought was like I'm a big Kenny King guy. He was awesome. Mia Yim was awesome in this match. This match was great. Trey Miguel was great. It got kind of sketchy at the end when like Kazarian, Taurus, and I believe it was Kenny King in the final 3. And dude, Taurus missed a lot of spots. Kazarian won, so he'll be getting an X Division Championship match at Bound for Glory, which makes sense because he was scheduled to be with them for a while. So yeah, dude, like all in all, great show. 3.5 hours, by the way, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so before we move on, one question. They were doing what was Masha and Jordan were picking their opponents. So Masha picked Maxi
the Impaler. Yeah.
So then Jordan Grace now picked Alley Catch for Masha.
I did not see that. That's awesome.
I think that's happening at the Impact tapings this week. So that's fun.
Okay. That makes sense.
It'll be live Thursday, I think, or something.
It won't be live.
You know what I mean.
I know. You could have been live for all I know, but yeah, no, that's awesome. I didn't know that. That's cool.
It's very cool. Tony, before we go down the aisle, I want to hit on some New Japan stuff.
Oh no, I got Impact news, bro.
Oh yeah, give it to me.
Newest inductee going to be inducted in the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Great call.
That is a great call.
What about me? Raven. Well deserved, I think. Had a hell of a career, TNA, Impact Wrestling. I like it. I like the call.
Dude, he multiple time. He was like the one of the early cornerstones of TNA. Like he was the guy.
Yep.
Like if you count on like 4 fingers of like who like the original 4 top guys were in TNA, Jarrett, Shamrock, I guess for however you want to call it, Raven, and I don't know who you would put as the 4th there. Maybe
I don't know if I put Shamrock. I'd put Ron Killings.
Ron Killings. There you go. But Shamrock was the first champ.
Yeah, but he wasn't really there all that long.
Yeah, so Stephanie Jarrett, Raven, Killings, and who would be the 4th?
Throw in an Abyss or a Monty Brown?
Maybe a Monty Brown, but I don't think he ever won the 10 pounds, did he?
No. Nope.
Maybe
maybe 8.
Yeah, but are you basing it off of the 10 pounds or just who was like a pillar?
Well, I mean, obviously the initial thing would be to say AJ Styles, but I don't think he was quite there yet when it started either. He was like an X Division guy, but like yeah, the 4 top guys, Raven would probably be top 3 when it started. So like I don't know who else maybe Abyss. Maybe Scott Hall wasn't there long. Shamrock. Shamrock wasn't there long.
Hey yo.
Or was he? Was Shamrock there long? He may have been there
No.
long. Who knows?
He really wasn't.
But yeah, Raven. And the video package they showed was awesome for him. And it'll be cool to see him get his just due. I think he should be inducted in any Hall of Fame that ever exists. Like, he should be in the WWE Hall of Fame just for what he did in ECW. So
Shamrock was there from June of 2022 to August 2022.
Huh. So
2022. He was just there?
2002. I'm sorry.
So it was a month, is basically what you're saying.
Yep. He feuded with Malice, and then he lost the title to Ron Killings.
Oh, fuck the wall. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was talking about it a couple weeks ago. I sat down and watched that first show.
The Gauntlet.
Yeah, I enjoy I still have plans. I do plan on watching the second show. I never saw that, so it's an interesting watch for me.
It's definitely different. That's for sure. You're seeing a lot of people that it almost felt like originally like, oh, this is a big deal. This is the alternative. You have Jeff Jarrett, you have, Kevin Nash, you have Sting, but you also have Raven, you also have Sandman, you also have Just Incredible, you also have, Jerry Lynn, who is a great wrestler. You have these new guys, AJ Styles, you have, Low Key, you have it was like literally like there was everyone was welcome in TNA, no matter what style you had.
Yeah, so hopefully I have some downtime in the fall and winter, and I can watch some of that. Plus, keep up on the current product. New Japan had a show on Sunday morning, Burning Spirit. Hikuleo turned on the Bullet Club and Jay White. He reunited with his brother, Tama Tonga.
Hikuleo was in the Bullet Club?
Yeah, he was.
When? Okay, yeah, Hikuleo, yes, the big guy.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Zack Sabre and Naito are going to battle at Royal Quest, with the winner facing Will Ospreay for the IWGP US Championship, which he successfully defended against David Finlay. And Carl Anderson successfully defended the Never Openweight Championship against Tony's fuckboy Tanahashi. Excuse me.
Jesus.
So it looks like we're still getting Tama Tonga and Jay White at, what's the name of the show? I have it right here. I didn't print up my notes today, and it's really fucking with me. Declaration of Power. We have Jay White versus Tama Tonga for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Okada versus Jonah. Non-title match, Taji Ishimori against Kushida, who missed a bunch of shows because he had foot and mouth disease.
That's right.
Shingo versus El Phantasmo in a Who's Your Daddy match for the King of Pro Wrestling 2022 trophy.
God, is it just me or does foot and mouth disease sound like way worse? Like, that's like the worst name for like a disease. Like,
no,
it makes you
Coxsackie disease fucking is the worst.
Yeah, but all right, I'll let that one go. But like adults,
it's the same disease, by the way.
So all right, so you have a disease that you decided to just give the two worst names that you couldn't parcel out or ration your terrible disease names.
What about
both to the
Asperger's?
same one?
Coxsackie.
Jesus. What about Asperger's?
Is that a disease?
It's like
It's like a condition.
It's like on the spectrum they call it these days. Did you ever see the South Park where Cartman was serving ass burgers and he would give him the flavor by sticking the burgers in his ass?
Yes, I did.
And then New Japan will be in England.
Hello.
For Royal Quest 2, nights 1 and 2. Main event of night 1 is FTR against Aussie Open for the IWGP Tag Team titles. And your main event for night 2 is Naito, Zack Sabre Jr. Also of note here, we will be having, I don't know if it's a mixed tag match, but Jazzy will be on this show. She's teaming with Kanji to take on Alex Windsor and Ava White. So I guess that is a mixed tag
dude. Good for her.
And she's also in the where is it? God damn it. She's in the tournament for the first ever women's IWGP champion.
Yeah, she faces Ava White in the first round. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kid. Go get him, Jazzy.
Yes. And Kairi Sane will face the winner of the alpha female Ava White match that takes place October 23rd on Stardom.
So wait, New Japan never had a women's champion?
Never, ever, ever.
No. They've never had women under their banner either.
Yeah,
It was always
Stardom
All Japan always
Oh.
had like the All Japan women's, but even that was a separate company. But no, New Japan never had like women under the New Japan banner.
Stardom is a completely different company.
Right, but New Japan brings them in, right?
Yes, but those matches are the first time they brought them in was 2 years ago.
So
And
when
And it's always been like a separate like presentation.
It's only the pre-show, and it's never aired on New Japan World.
So who and back in like WCW when Eric Bischoff would bring in like the Japanese wrestling females, where were they coming from? Like Napo Nakano, well, where like Emi Sakura and like
Those are all like All Japan women, weren't they? Wasn't All Japan women still around in WCW days?
which is now did New Japan never usually utilize women, or did they just never have a
did.
championship?
Never did.
Because I thought like these women from like all the women in like when Medusa came back and won the women's championship, she was the only like American female like there.
Yeah, All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling was around until 2005. So yeah,
It's got to be that. Like, all right, so it was All Japan. All right.
Yes, never New Japan. So this show, November 20th, is huge.
yeah, like here, like Lioness, Asuka, Akira Hokuto,
Yeah,
Aja
I didn't mean Emma
Khan,
Sakura. Emma Sakura is a current wrestler, right?
Devil Masami, Dump Matsumoto, Plum Mariko. Like, yeah, it was all
Akira
All
Hokuto
Japan
was who
women.
I was thinking of.
Bull Nakano. Yeah, there you go. Monster Ripper, who was fucking Rhonda Singh.
Oh no, Emma Sakura's 45.
Yeah, she's
Oh wait,
good.
You're
she's-
thinking of Miko Satomura.
yes. But Emma Sakura has been on TV lately, on my television lately, right?
Yeah, but I don't think she came through All Japan. I think she's more like Stardom, and she's
But
got her own thing going with the whole. What's the Choco Pro main promotion?
Ice Ribbon.
Ice Ribbon. That's yeah, right. It's Ice Ribbon or no? Maybe it's not.
Yeah, Emma Sakura's the one that I think wears like the pleather pants.
She's the one that does the Freddie Mercury gimmick.
yes,
Pro
yes,
Wrestling
there you
Gato.
go.
Gato move. That's
All
the
right,
one.
yeah, she's been on AEW, Kevin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's why I'm thinking of her.
And a
But-
lot of the women that you see on AEW, like Yuki Sakazaki and Lulu Pencil and all them, those are all Gato move Choco Pro people.
Yeah, but Akira Hokuto is who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
For WCW.
So there you go. We learned something new.
That's pretty badass, man. I'm excited about that. Good for them. New Japan breaking down the walls that they should be.
Yeah, super excited. Hopefully Jazzy gets to be a part of it because that'll be huge.
That'd be great for Jazzy. How far is Germany from Japan? Probably pretty far.
It's still closer than us.
That's a good point. Winner, chicken dinner.
There it is.
All right. Are you anything else you guys want to talk about before we go down the aisle?
I'm good, man. Let's do it.
All right. So for those of you not familiar with Down the Aisle, maybe it's the first time listening. Maybe you tuned in because you saw the transcript that Kevin put together for the Clark Connors interview from last week and you're checking out the show. We appreciate you. Down the Aisle, I will randomly pick a wrestling card from any promotion, any era. Shout out to cagematch.net. That is the website I use. They're great with their history. So I will go there and I will randomly pick a card. And this evening's event comes from
and we don't know what it is, by the way.
Yes, Kevin and Tony do not know what it is, and Brendan Haney picked a Down the Aisle for his appearance next month, and Kevin and Tony also don't know what that card is. So this takes us to our home state of New Jersey, Asbury Park at the Convention Hall. The year is 2005, April 2nd. Is the Ring of Honor Best of the American Super Juniors tournament.
Ooh.
So it looked like there was 500 people in attendance, which blows my mind.
What's the venue again?
The Convention Hall.
Okay. The Convention Hall.
The Convention Hall. It was an 8-man tournament. These are your participants in your 8-man.
Wait, 2005 Ring of Honor?
Yes.
Are
Jamie
these-
Noble.
Are these all Ring of Honor guys?
Yes.
Ooh, do we want to try to guess them?
You can. There's two. Okay, there's one from Japan.
Oh God.
Let's see back here, and he was a New Japan guy from 92 to 2005, and he did spend some time in WCW in 94 and 95.
Yuji Nagata.
Oh, damn it.
It's not Yuji Nagata. He also did a lot of All Japan. I'm not entirely familiar with him, and his character, you might not.
It's a dancing guy.
Fandango.
No, he was with. If it's who I think it is, he was with Alex Wright and Disco Inferno in WCW.
Okay, so in 94 he wrestled on
Oh no, 94. No, he wouldn't be there.
It was a joint show. It looks like Wrestling Dontaku. And let's see who from WCW was there. Rick Rude on this show from 1994. The WCW International World Heavyweight title changed hands as Rick Rude defeated Sting for the title. Also, Hashimoto defeated Fujinami for the IWGP Heavyweight title, and Inoki beat Muta in a singles match.
Yeah, just tell us. I don't think we're gonna get those.
Yeah, I'm got nothing.
Well, I want to see what he did in 95. That flies under the WCW banner. 95, same deal. He was part of Collision in Korea.
So this shit.
He wasn't like the first cruiserweight champion that no one acknowledged until Dean Malenko won, right?
Correct. So his name was Kendo Kashin.
Oh, Kendo Kashin. He has the mask with the tail. I know Kendo, baby.
So in Ring of Honor, apparently he was Dragon Soldier B.
Yeah, of course, because Egg couldn't make it because of visa issues.
Half these wrestlers I probably would know from Virtual Pro Wrestling on N64.
So Dragon Soldier B is the only non-Ring of Honor guy. I think you guys can get the rest of the field.
Amazing Red.
Amazing Red was not in this tournament, Tony.
Wow.
Homicide
not in the tournament.
Bryan Danielson
in the tournament.
Tony, your turn. I'm sorry, I took two in a row.
Kevin said Jamie Noble, so we'll just throw it out there.
Jamie Noble's in there. Yes, I was gonna go back to that. James Gibson.
So it's two for me.
Whatever, same shit.
Frankie Reyes or Ricky Reyes. I mean Ricky Reyes.
Ricky
Reyes. Good guess though.
Oof.
Let's see.
And this is the Super Juniors, yeah?
This is the Best of American Super Juniors. He's been on the show.
Oof.
He's been on the show.
Good God.
Who your DDP? Good God.
No, they would have put those guys in. Those guys aren't Super Juniors. Fuck.
The one guy shares a similar trait with Pixelated Ryan.
Super Dragon?
No. No. Good guess, but no.
I don't know.
AJ Styles.
No AJ Styles.
Cheetah Master.
No Cheetah Master. Good guess though.
Christopher Daniels.
No Christopher Daniels.
Frankie Kaz?
No Frankie Kaz.
Damn. Oh, Don Montoya.
No Dirty Don.
Shit.
Billy Kidman. Wasn't he
No Billy Kidman.
Wasn't he an answer to one of these at one point?
The best of the ECWA Super 8.
Oh, who's the guy Fire something or other? What the fuck's his name? He was on that show with Cornette.
No Fire here.
Fuck.
Fell asleep, missed the interview.
Raven? Oh, fucking Kendrick.
Thank you. Spanky is in the tournament.
Jesus.
He faced Brian Daniels in the first round.
Paul London, was he in it?
Dude,
Paul London was not in it.
Oh well.
So just gonna keep guessing another turn.
Easy, Kevin. You went 2 in a row. He can go 2 in a row. Fucking
relax, dude.
man.
We want to fucking be up here till 10:30 doing this shit. Come on.
That's fair.
Jeez. Do you notice when I threw out fucking James Noble, Jamie Noble, Kevin goes, "Yeah, that was me. I had 2 in a row."
Yep, of course I did. I'm very competitive, which is terrible because I'm terrible at everything.
I can't wait till the 24th. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Let's see. What about can I get a 2005? No, I can't get a Shelton Benjamin 2005. What about a super crazy?
No super crazy.
Any members of the SAT?
No.
Fuck.
Oh, we're barking. We're
Guys
barking
are really fucking missing the mark here. Super Juniors in 2005.
You're like, I was graduating college in 2005. I wasn't watching Ring of Honor.
That's your fault, not mine. Bryan Danielson defeated Spanky.
Jerry Lynn.
No, that's a great guess though.
They wouldn't have put Nigel in there, would they?
Nigel was not
I
there.
was thinking about Nigel. Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, no. Dragon Soldier B defeated Matt Seidel.
That's a good guess.
Black Tiger, aka Rocky Romero, defeated Alex Shelley.
Yeah, I would never got that.
And James Gibson defeated Roderick Strong.
Okay.
Would have never gotten any of those.
Yeah, that was
Really, even if they were past guests of the show.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I forgot that that detail completely went right through my brain.
All right, that's okay. And tag team match, no DQ match. It was the Embassy, Eddie Vegas and Jimmy Rave with Prince Nana.
That's a former guest of the show. Two of them.
Defeated the Second City Saints, CM Punk and Cole Cabana when they were friends.
Oh, wonderful. I
don't
wonder
know
if Cole
who's-
Cabana shared a fucking checking account with Colt's mother at that point. Nothing? Wow.
Yeah.
Oof. Woof.
Dragon Soldier B defeated James Gibson in the semifinal match, and Black Tiger defeated Bryan Danielson in our
Look at
other
that.
semifinal match. The Ring of Honor Tag Team Title #1 Contendership Scramble match, Generation Next, which consists of Jack Evans and Roderick Strong.
Oh, fuck me.
Defeated Azrael and Dixie and Lacey's Angels, which was Deranged and Izzy.
Lacey was a fucking dime piece, dude.
Which one was deranged? Was he the He didn't have the puzzle piece mask, did he?
That was Jigsaw.
Oh, Joe. No.
That was
that makes a whole lot of sense.
I didn't mean to be so matter of fact.
No,
about it.
you should have. You should have actually jumped to the screen and punched me right in the face. That's what you should have done.
The Ring Crew was also in that match. The Ring Crew Express.
Oh, JJ Dunn and somebody else, no?
Market. How did you know JJ Dunn?
Because JJ was JJ the Ring Crew guy. He came up in ECWA and he had a legendary feud with Mr. Ooh La La, who's still
Did he
wrestling.
really?
By the way. Yeah, he did. Matter of fact, I think Mr. Ooh La La might be the ECWA champion at this point.
Fuck out of here.
I think he is.
He came up as one of the people that I should know on Twitter the other day, Mr. Ooh La La. And I was like, ooh, no. Like, not. Don't need to follow it.
ECWA World Champion, according to Wikipedia.
He was back in 2021. He lost it November 6th to Joey Ace, and Sam Shields is your current champion as of May 23rd.
Joey Ace.
Yeah, Joey Ace.
He's been getting around lately, doing some extra work, as we've been saying.
I had the pleasure of calling a few of his matches back in the day.
That's right.
You son of a bitch, just putting yourself over.
Fuck yeah, always.
There was a Ring of Honor tag title match for the vacant titles. BJ Whitmer and Jimmy Jacobs defeated the team of Jay Lethal and Samoa Joe.
Wow.
The Dragon Soldier B defeated Black Tiger to be the best of the American Super Juniors, which is ironic because he's not American.
Yeah, exactly.
And then your Ring of Honor World title match was Austin Aries against Homicide.
Ooh, who won?
Austin Aries retained in almost 26 minutes.
Good God.
Dude, that's like to coin a common cliche that we use here, that's a who's who of freaking goddamn talent on that show, man. And 2005 is a long time ago. Let's not get it twisted. That's 17 years ago. So, like, that's nuts, though, that Alex Shelley, Rocky Romero is under the Black Tiger mask. CM Punk is there with Second City Saints. Like, I don't remember a time in my life where like I watched Second City Saints until like after the fact.
I'll tell you what's more interesting is I went I had to go back and look at the rest of this card from that 94 New Japan show. How about your opening match in 1994? Be mindful. It's 2022.
Pegasus Kid versus Eddie Guerrero.
No, Kojima and Yuji Nagata, who are still fucking wrestling each other fucking almost 30 years later.
Is Yuji Nagata going to do like a Muda tour?
He's got it. He's got it. When he decides to, when Blue Justice is done, it's done.
And do you think he'd get the same, like, I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is like in Japan. Like, is Muda getting like the, like, Derek, for us, like the Derek Jeter treatment in Japan?
100%.
I mean, he's getting it here clearly, and he just showed up for, you know, is he going to wrestle in AEW?
No, I think that was just a one-off.
Okay.
Because
is he going to wrestle in America?
I don't think so.
So he just came in for that one night, and
I mean, look, it's not. That was not on his retirement tour schedule that they put out, so he may pop up.
Yeah,
as like a surprise.
I got to do that loop.
How about El Gigante defeated Doa Yasuda?
That's right.
Of course he did.
No one beats Giant Gonzalez.
Fucking Giant
Gets
Gonzalez.
away with it. All right, El Gigante.
Kevin, favorite Giant Gonzalez match?
Probably Undertaker WrestleMania 9.
Wow. You know what's funny? This show in 94 is after his WWF run.
Makes sense.
He worked New Japan in 95 too.
He needed money, bro.
Dude, God. Him against Muda.
Dude, he's like, there's nothing. He stunk, but like, there was nothing like wrong with like booking like a massive dude to wrestle your top guy. Nothing wrong with that.
He had a handicap. He did a bunch of handicap matches. This one he beat Nakanishi and Tatsuri Takaiwa.
Of course he did.
In 3 minutes and 20 seconds. This
fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's the crutch. That's the gimmick, man. You have a guy who just beat up 2 local talent. They literally just did that with we were talking to Black G's before. Who the freak just did it? It's Eric Jackson on Power, Tony, with Eric Jackson and some other guys. Somebody beat both of them. Was it Marche? It was Marche Rocket on Power. He beat
I didn't
2 guys.
I didn't know he went to war in 95.
Against who?
He was in a one-night tag team tournament. It was
God, the wrestling company.
Yeah. It was the Great Shinja and Typhoon against El Gigante and Koji Kaita.
Wait, Koji Katao?
Katao, yeah, sorry.
Oh no. Was this before or after his infamous shoot with John Tenta?
And now he's going against Typhoon.
Jesus.
This is 95.
Good God.
Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this tag tournament now.
Japanese wrestling is just fucking insane.
Dude, it's really all over the place. I mean, it's probably the same way here. We're just looking at it differently because we're not there. But like a Giant Gonzalez could easily be a top guy in Japan back then.
Yeah, but it's just so weird. Like we were kids and we had no idea this was going on like thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
Where all these people that we knew were just wrestling these random matches in Japan.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Speaking of random matches, we mentioned PCO before. I wanted to jump back to this. I watched the Quebecers debut TV match of Jacques and Pierre it was a Superstars taping. Dude, watch that match. Dude, the Quebecers did really legit wrestling moves that to this day would be awesome in their first match. And I think they did a lot of the Rougeau brothers moves, Tony, and you might be able to help me out with this. Was a Rougeau brother move where one Rougeau brother had someone in the Boston Crab and then someone dropped the leg drop on top of him?
I can't remember a specific instance, but that definitely sounds like a Rougeau
familiar, right?
move.
And then one where Pierre would hold up the guy like this, facing the turnbuckle, and then Jacques would come and do a doink whoopee cushion to the mat. I think that was a Rougeau brother move. And just thinking about Pierre and how that was 1993, maybe 1992. And the fact, dude, and that match against two like enhancement talent, dude, that match slapped, and they were doing stuff that like was pretty wild back then. Anyway, I digress a little bit here.
Oh, you're good. This fucking war tag tournament is wild. The great Shinja was Saito.
Yeah, Shinja. He was the manager of Hakushi too.
Yep.
As Shinja.
Him and Typhoon. The finals were Tenru and Ultimo Dragon against Jado and Gato.
Wow.
Not to be outdone by a Lance Storm, Lionheart, Chris Jericho match that went 18 minutes.
Wow.
This is war?
Yeah, 1995.
1995. Yeah. All right. That makes sense. Jericho's not yet in WCW, or he might be. No, he's not in WCW.
95, he's not there yet.
He's not there yet. No, he's not.
No, he's doing the war, and he's down in CMLL.
Is he in EC Dub at this point?
Not 95.
Not 95.
No, he shows up in ECW in 96.
Okay.
And he's only there from February to August.
Yeah, and then they swipe him.
He comes in. How about this?
Like a lion?
His debut, he's teaming with Rob Van Dam against the Eliminators.
I think I knew that.
That's
part
so
of me knew that.
Weird.
Dude, like the tangled web of wrestling that you never knew like existed. It's like everyone knows everyone. Everyone worked with everyone at some point. Like that is wild. That is mind-boggling.
I like it. I like the. Yeah, I guess because then the next night RVD probably turned on them because the next night they have a match where Jericho beats him. So Jericho goes Eliminators, RVD solo, Cactus Jack, Taz. Those are his first 4 matches in ECW.
And he's probably beat by everyone. I would imagine.
No, he beats Van Dam. He beats Cactus Jack. He beats Taz by DQ. He rattles off a bunch of wins against Stevie Richards and Damien 666.
Oh my God, that's the exact opposite. Wait, this is in War or this is in ECW?
This is in ECW.
Wow.
Then he gets knocked out by Taz. That's his first loss technically as a single star. Then he beats Mikey a bunch of times. Then he loses to Too Cold Scorpio. He loses to Raven. He loses to RVD. He beats Pitbull #2 for the TV title.
Damn. I didn't realize Jericho had that crazy of a run.
I mean, I guess Paulie had to know he didn't have him for a long time, right?
Then why would you even bother?
No, I mean, like he had to know, like they were plucking people. I might as well get the most out of him and have him like be a fucking prominent star here. Use him if I'm paying him to come in, because it's all his things are like. Let's see. He beats Mikey over a weekend. He wrestles Scorpio and Raven over a weekend. You know, it's all two shot gimmicks every weekend. He's bringing him in until he's gone.
And I got to remember that we're talking about 1995 and not 2022.
Right.
So it makes sense to do that then. Now, if you bring him in and you have him win when you know he's just going to get plucked away, it would make no sense. But then it probably made a lot more sense to sell tickets and to do that stuff, which is pretty much all your revenue is based on is tickets. So, yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah, that was a fun down the aisle.
I enjoyed it, dude. It started with talents that like Matt was like, you guys should get all the Ring of Honor guys, and we got like 3. It's been so long where I forget like Alex Shelley, Roderick Strong. Like these guys are there. Like I'm still thinking like 2012, 2015, or even earlier. Like,
yeah, it's easy for me to say you should get them when I'm the one looking at all the answers.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, like we probably should have, but we just the time. Like the timeline is just so off my head of who was where when. 2005, I couldn't tell you who was where. Like if it's not WWE or WC, well, there was no WCW. If it wasn't WWE. So.
Tony, you said you had a going home.
No, I did. It was the Raven thing before.
Oh, look at you, this guy.
Well, because I wanted to lump it in with the Impact news. I thought it was big news.
It was. You know, we got picks coming up in a couple weeks for we got a big weekend, dude. October 7th and 8th. We got Bound for Glory, and then we got Extreme Rules.
Oh, wonderful.
So Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair and will defend the title against Bayley in a ladder match they just announced.
Oh boy.
And the SmackDown Women's Championship will be on the line as Liv Morgan defends against Ronda Rousey in Extreme Rules match.
That's it.
Oh boy.
And Drew McIntyre carrying Cross in a strap match.
Oh boy.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, thrilled. Look at my
Are you?
face.
You sound thrilled, T-Donks.
Fuck yeah.
Another White Rabbit QR code tease airs on Raw tonight.
Who gives a shit?
God damn, Tony, you fucking miserable motherfucker. Tony, first of all, your boy Dak Draper, our boy Dak Draper, beat my boy Brian Myers on NWA Power. I didn't like that.
Sure did. Yeah, there's going to be a triple threat for that final, in the final match of the NWA National #1 Contenders Tournament. Oh, Thrillbilly Silas made it in there too.
What a fucking
thrill a minute.
What's worse, Thrillbilly Silas or MLW spoiling their own title change already?
Who gives a shit? Who's not the champion?
Is there a top 5, Tony, for MLW?
Yeah.
I thought they were back.
TBD.
Do you really want to know who's not the champion anymore, Tony?
Who? Davey Richards?
Nope.
Myron Reed?
Yep.
Who did he lose to? Some other guy from Japan?
Oh, I think I saw this actually.
Did he really? Is it somebody we know, or is it somebody like? It's not Tajiri again.
No.
Is it Dick to Go?
It is Shun Skywalker.
Oh, great, wonderful. Is he one of those fucking guys from Open the Dragon Gate with BB Hulk?
He is from Dragon Gate.
Of course he is. What the fuck are we doing? Fuck me running. Fuck me sideways. Fuck me.
Tony loves wrestling.
I don't
Shun Skywalker.
I don't understand why. I am confused as to why you would release this on your website.
Because Court Bauer's fucking lost and he needs help.
Like, don't you want people to watch?
No, apparently we don't. I guess giving us the spoilers and then being like, bro, you got to tune in to see this.
Gotta put butts in the seats.
Watch young Skywalker fucking beat Myron Reed. The poor guy fucking can't hold the title for more than 3 weeks, but without you fucking beating him.
Oh, he had the title for 9 months, Tony. Cameras were rolling as the title changed hands. The first MLW title to do so in Georgia.
Oh, whoop-de fucking damn, dude.
The title bout will air this fall when the new season of Fusion kicks off.
And how many fucking Alex Kane matches are we going to see for the title? The fuck are we doing?
The X-Man, the Alan Kane, bro.
Oh, no, everybody fucking knows. Dude, Davey Richards wrestled at the fucking NWA pay-per-view a couple weeks ago.
I mean,
fucking hand jobs.
Going to be a guest in October.
Who?
Alex
Kane? I hope he has.
I booked Thunder Frog.
Yeah, I heard.
You're not excited about Thunder Frog, Tony?
Great. He's a fucking one-trick pony. Oh, Thunder Frog.
Dude, are you out of your mind? You better show up with your fucking balls, bro. You better, if you got a problem with Thunder Frog, you better bring it.
Show up with my balls.
You better bring it then. If you're going to mock Thunder Frog right now at this exact moment.
Oh, this is Thunder Frog, baby. Yeah.
October 17th, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Fucking Thunder Frog.
Big Thunder Frog guy.
Yes, you
Thunder Frog.
Great, wonderful.
We got a jam-packed October coming up. We don't know if we're going to have a guest next week, but we got Sam Adonis October 10th, Thunder Frog October 17th, Alex Kane October 24th. I don't think I'm going to book a guest on Halloween. I think we should all show up in costume. And then November 7th, Eric Cannon will be joining us.
Yeah, I heard Thunder Frog. He just ribbited for you. Oh, Thunder Frog, ribbit. Yeah. Dude. I can't fucking wait.
I can't believe you got hate for Thunder Frog.
I don't have hate for him. I love Thunder Frog.
Sounds like you're openly mocking. Look at this. JJ Rogue. Love Super Atomic Thunder Frog. He's Super Atomic now. Damn it. You watch
Atomic Frog.
Ribbit.
One day I'm gonna figure out how to edit a video, and I'm gonna put together all the clips of all the things Kevin does throughout the show.
Oh,
Can't
just
be worse
him
than
hiding
Tony.
in shame.
Like during the conversation with Black G's, like all his facials and his reactions, he throws the papers in the air, then he goes into his hoodie as the show starts to wind down.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never think about it.
Thought about it.
No, it's literally just like literal like react. Like I couldn't tell you how many times I did what I did tonight.
You never think about Thunder Frog, super atomic Thunder Frog?
I always think about
Thunder Frog.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
That was like the
Give me flies beyond flies.
Yeah.
Does he have a big tongue? Can he like whip a fly across the room?
You know what? You can ask him to see his tongue on
Is he like one of them like so he's a frog, he's not a toad, like you can't lick him and get high, right? That's not a thing.
He's super atomic Thunder Frog.
Ooh, if you grill his legs, are they tasty? Oh
You're
man, there's a
just
lot of
asking,
questions.
bro.
Good God.
You better come correct on the 17th.
I always come correct, bro.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Seemed like
I
you were
do.
punched out like half the show.
Well, I mean, you talked about AEW for half the show.
Look, JJ Rogue says that is one of his spots.
What, he licks his
What
back?
is JJ Rogue? What is
JJ Rogue? JJ Rogue's a handsome
what is
devil.
one of his spots? We all know that. Come on.
He's a frog. He's got spots all over himself, doesn't he?
What's this frog spot?
He probably does a frog splash.
Leapfrog.
A leapfrog. Does he do a frog line too? Is everything like, do the commentators just call everything frog? Look, a frog slam. Oh boy. A diving frog bow. Ooh. Irish frog.
Opponents lick him and he trips balls.
Wait, he trips balls or the opponents?
No, opponents.
Why would the opponents lick him to begin with?
It's wrestling, bro. Come on.
But that'd be counterproductive. Like, why would you want to get fucked up if you're wrestling somebody?
Maybe you accidentally lick him.
How does that happen? I've seen millions of matches through my life. I've never seen anyone accidentally lick, except for when Bam Bam licked the blood off of somebody's head, and I forget who it was.
Are you actively looking for people to lick each other while you're watching a match, though?
Listen, I'm not watching anything with Effie or Bussy or any of that shit, so I don't need to see anybody
Bussy?
licking. No, I don't like Bussy.
Why?
It's like fucking. It's like people who name their fucking meatball truck "Eat My Balls," or they fucking name their cupcake company "Slutty Bees." Yeah, that's a fucking way to fucking guarantee that you're gonna get business from everyone. Fantastic. Why don't you just fucking call your Parmesan cheese crotch rotateria? There you go. How about them apples? Fucking idiots. Fucking come to fucking eat my balls and eat my balls. Yeah, go fucking shit in your hat and fucking eat your shit. How you like that? Fucking assholes. Fucking idiots. What happened to fucking naming your shit like Jimbo's? You know, like, hey, Jimbo's hot dogs, you know? No, eat my balls. Fuck off.
Did you encounter the Eat My Balls truck this weekend?
No, not this weekend, but a long time ago. And I remember it fucking tickled, it fucking stuck in your craw. Fucking assholes, fucking eat my balls.
Stupid.
It's fucking dumb.
And the food sucks.
They were okay. Definitely not worth the price.
No.
All right, I think I'm good.
You good? You got it all out of your system?
Crotchetateria, is that proper spelling? Double T and I can open an eatery? Holy shit, bro.
You good? You feel better?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah. I did like crotch materia, by the way.
Crotchetateria.
I did like that.
Well, we appreciate everyone taking the time to tune in, watch us live. Comment section is fantastic as always. Eric Freed, JJ Rogue, Matthew Birch, Asian Joe, Braden Bergen, Kathy Hummer popped in and said, "What's up?"
Sausage Fingers Phil Ray did too.
Yeah, Kerry Cowling, Brundon was there. Thank you guys, Mott Spock, of course, for stopping in. And of course, if you're listening in podcast form, please continue to support. Leave a review, share, wherever you're listening, Stitcher, Apple. Even if you're not, look, do me a favor. If you're not, just fucking follow us on Apple. Leave a review. All the reviews help more eyes get on the product. We'll get recommended for anyone that's listening to Wrestling Podcast if they see we have a lot of reviews. So please, takes you 30 seconds, 5 stars, excellent show, great guests, funny. You know, Tony hates AEW. Check it out.
Fuck yeah.
We're back next week, episode 605. Guest TBA. Kevin's Top 5 is next week. We're going to have a lot of fun. talking all things professional wrestling.
Next week at 6:05, the Mothership Daddy. What?
Can't wait.
Fucking A, dude.
That's it, baby.
October next week.
Fuck yeah. Thunder Frog. Can you beat that? Lots of good shit coming.
The Macarifo No Relation birthday show.
Fuck yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Birthday's on Saturday.
All right.
Happy
and roll.
birthday, Mark.
Yeah. All right. I got nothing else to plug unless you guys want to plug something.
I
Yeah,
need to go
baby.
plug my asshole because it's been blowing out the entire show.
Yeah, bro. You got issues.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Like this is something new.
Dude,
got
you're
issues.
on a whole nother level tonight,
Yeah.
dude.
Issues.
I hate
There's some past
AEW. What do you want from me?
That's what makes you shit your drawers?
Fucking Orange Cassidy gives me fucking diarrhea.
issues. No. You're gonna beat him.
I'm gonna have to stick my hands down the back of my pants to keep the shit from tumbling out.
All right.
Good night, Gracie. Eat beets and fucking.
Oh,
Beat around the bush.
don't touch the beat. Special thanks to Black G's.
Fuck yeah, dude. Black Cheese was awesome. Kev, top 5?
Top 5 easily.
Fuck yeah.
Top 5 doppelbanger, baby.
Fucking doppelbangers, bitches. See you next week.
Later.